Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Casey and Marty Play Video Games on a Wednesday evening. I'm Marty Sleva, joined by Casey Wosu. And today, you're going to notice our cameras are flip-flop because I'm on top.
Yeah.
Because I, as the self-proclaimed world's #1 MindsEye streamer, because I purchased this game for $59.99 plus tax in the state of Wisconsin yesterday, I wanted to play this game again. I wanted to show it off to the larger audience. I streamed it for a couple hours last night on my personal channel. And because we're in between games, yes, we're going to get to a next beefy game. We might, maybe next week, we might do a Dokapon, depending on if
perhaps
if schedules can align. Yeah, but I figured I'd take the wheel this week and show off MindsEye because this is a big release. It released yesterday at noon. This is the first game from Build a Rocket Boy Studios, which is a new studio founded. It is a really good name. A Scottish studio founded by Leslie Benzies, who was a former president of Rockstar, a lot of ex-Rockstar folks. This game had prime placement at several games awards and whatnot, and Keeley Fests. This was supposed to be this was supposed to be a part of a game called Everywhere or Everything. There was a thing they were building called either Everywhere or Everything that was like a Roblox creation.
I think it was engine. Everything. I had no idea this was part of that.
So this was supposed to be, hey, this is a game inside of everything and or everywhere. But we
still
don't think the everything or everywhere thing exists.
That's what I was going to ask, like, because we don't know what the premise of that game really was, right? Like, I think we were guessing that it was some sort of a
metaverse creation tool.
Yeah, like a Dreams-esque sort of thing. But like, I don't think they ever really explained specifically what it is.
Yeah.
So this would be a great example of what
the kinds of things we can make in it. If that was real.
If that's what it is.
If that was real. I'm gonna figure out if I could start from the beginning. More options. Right off the bat, so this game is
delete all your save.
It is that would be a shame. It is so in this upper right hand corner, it is desperately trying to get me to scan a QR code to get a new car to like sign up for their mailing list. But when you hit this button, it just doubles that instead of like keeping the same pop up. It's like you got a second pop up now. What do we do? Okay, manage save slots.
Maybe that's in your mind's eye. Your real eyes aren't seeing that.
Do you think by the end of this we could discover what a MindsEye is?
Is there any references to that in the game?
Yeah, I kept this. You'll see that the character's got this like implant, and I keep calling it his MindsEye, but I don't know if that's what it's actually supposed to be. But I don't know. It's good enough. Oh, in his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox, a moment where machine learning would evolve past our capabilities of control and could spread like a virus. Oop. He called it alpha, maybe? He called it something.
Yeah, I think that's what that said. He called that alpha.
Chat, let us know how my volume is, how Casey's volume is, how the game's volume is. Let me see if I can get some.
And don't forget, send in those bits, those super chats, those subbies. Help Second Wind continue to win for a second time.
A second time.
Proceeding on foot from here. Let's go.
Okay, do we know where this is, like, set?
Well, the real game, the bulk of the game is set in a fictional analog for Vegas called Red Rock City.
Red Rock City.
Yeah,
okay.
It's very much like how GTA is. Oh, Vice City's clearly Miami. But this game, unlike GTA, this game is not. Oh, okay, Casey's a bit high. I can fix that.
I'm high. Okay. Yes, because I saw someone else that
you're high.
Could be louder.
You're high on marijuana cigarettes. That's what you are.
Get down.
Okay. I might have fixed it.
Sound like it's
is this better? Am I sounding more?
Oh, did you also fix it? We might have done a double fix.
I didn't do anything. I didn't touch a goddamn thing.
Good. Okay, I got worried we did a double fix. You know what they say? If two people are fixing something, no one's fixing anything.
Yes, sir.
It's like the opposite of a double negative, a double positive.
double positive seems like it should be good.
Not when you're fixing.
Not when you're fixing.
Wind speed's over 60 miles per hour out there. Sure your frisbee's gonna work in that storm? Wings up.
Is that what did he just call a regular drone a frisbee?
Maybe that's what they do in the military.
Like he'd never seen it before.
Shit, is that a Frisbee? Ultimate drone?
Is your high-tech piece of military equipment going to work in this storm?
There's a lot. I'm going to be honest. This game, a decent amount of dust storms. Not enough games have dust storms.
They are in Red Rock, right?
Right now, I'm not sure where. This opening might be... Well, there's a temple, so it's probably not America. America famously doesn't have a ton of temples.
Not a one. The revolutionary... the colonial soldiers, I should say, destroyed it.
Yeah.
Everyone.
That was actually what the French Indian War was fought over. There was like a sick ass temple that they both wanted.
Dower Dodge Esquire with a $10 dono. A little something to help Marty recoup the cost of this disaster of a game.
I appreciate that. Yeah, because I was really dumb and I bought it, and then I woke up this morning and it was in our shared account. I'm like, well, shouldn't have bought that on PlayStation. Why did I do that?
Yeah.
I don't think this would have ran on my PC though. Not because of the game, but because my PC's dumb. I'm intrigued to get to, in the first couple hours, I didn't get to this mystery, but like the temple's got like tech energy, and I'm curious to know what's going on with the tech energy.
It's gotta be aliens, right?
Gotta be aliens. Is it? This might be an Assassin's Creed game. I know you probably can't tell us. Is this an Assassin's Creed game?
Please don't be.
I will not.
Like I would not be in the chain of command to know that for a fact, but I would pray and hope that this is not another potential fail.
I think this is going to be good. This is our main character, Jacob, 3 years later. I'm going to be honest.
Was that him out in the desert?
Yeah. And he kind of doesn't have a lot of memories of it. I'm gonna be honest, this game has a lot of cutscenes. I don't mind the cutscenes. I think the acting, I think the animation, pretty decent.
Okay.
Sam!
These two have a nice relationship. These two are just a couple of bros.
Story?
Damn, man.
Story's not good, but I like the buds. I like buds.
Sorry.
You know what? It has been a while since we had a good story about bros.
Yeah.
Well,
But you also said the story wasn't good, so
it wasn't good, but at least we got buds. At least we got buds. I also like Seb's shirt. Seb's got a nice shirt. I would wear that shirt.
Oh boy, you are dusty as hell.
I like calling people dusty as hell. I like that.
Nah, just the bus depot. Well, we definitely need to get you cleaned up.
There's also a bit of a sexual tension there. Like, the second he gets into his buddy's house, he's like, we got to get you cleaned up. And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, some
Machi,
water.
what's going to happen here?
that's just bros broing.
That's just bros broing. It's called saving water in the desert. You take one shower for two people. It's fine.
Commander Jacob
Snake in the Garden with a €2 dono says, "Am I still sick or did we play it last night?"
We did play it. That was an appetizer. This is the main course, but it's the exact same as the appetizer. It's like having soup as an appetizer and then soup as the main meal.
What the heck happened to him?
He's having flashbacks to his, because he was on that mission 3 years ago, but he doesn't really know what happened because of the temple
Like
energy.
a seizure in the middle of a dust storm?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what that is.
Oh, yeah.
Not seizure, temple energy.
Yeah.
Fine.
Temple energy. You know what? Some people say seizures were actually caused by temple energy, so that's what Dr. Oz taught me.
We don't have enough evidence to say the opposite, I would say.
Oh, what's that? Oh, no, we have a doctor in chat. It turns out we do have enough evidence. No, yeah. Sorry. Shit.
Ordering Peanut with a $2 dono says, "Quick, favorite temple."
Oh, great.
For me,
You good?
Legends of the.
Ooh, that's a great one. Temple of Time.
Legends of the Hidden, I should have said.
Yeah. Legends of yeah, I like the Temple of Time and Zelda. Like real life temples. Temple of Doom. I mean, that's not real.
I remember
I don't know why it's not real.
Definitely not a
time in
real
the service. It's still a blur. All right. Well,
Could I name a
If
real
you're sure
temple? I
you're
don't know if
okay.
I
I feel like
could.
there's like a Temple of Osiris.
I got you this.
I feel like ancient like Greece and Rome
really came
and
through, man.
like Egypt were
I
lousy with
appreciate
temples,
this.
right?
They don't hand these out to just anyone. So I need to know you're really okay.
I do not know. I'm very much
down,
lacking in
Sam.
temple knowledge.
All right. Hey, I'm excited we get to work together.
I like his hair. They did
That
they
ain't
did good
all.
on
Finally
Seb's
get
hair.
rid of that old cell phone.
Oh,
of
good. It
yours.
matches it gets the hair approval.
Is your new
from
silver
you.
corporate?
I know you have a
Should
high bar to
automatically
clear for
transfer your data from your
for
old
black hair
cell
in games.
phone.
I would say it's just a bar.
It's just a bar.
I don't think I'm
It's a
asking.
very
for
low
too
bar.
much with
It's
some-
honestly, it's less that the bar is high and more of people just can't lift their feet and get over a very low hurdle.
Can't be late for your first day, Mr. Security Man. What, right now?
So
Martin.
Seb, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Seb works at a company, which we're going to see the name of soon, which is going to be a good recurring bit. That is a Tesla-esque analog. And Jacob, he got Jacob a job as like a low-level security person at said company. So this is our first day at that company.
Sorta. Not really.
Okay. So they're both ex-military though, or that's just like his boy from.
I don't think.
before
I
even
I don't
that.
think Seb is ex-military. I think
Okay,
our
so
buddy
he just
is just like childhood friend or whatever, college buds or whatever.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Sneak in the garden with a €2 dono. Casey, your only goal is to drive better than Marty.
Joke's on you, motherfucker!
not-
I'm still driving.
Yeah, I'm not playing today.
I'm very bad at driving in Grand Theft Auto games, and yeah.
Oh, Speakeasy mentions the GoldenEye Temple. That's a good temple.
Oh, the multiplayer level, yeah.
Yeah, that was
a good temple.
Had a lot of fun on that. They brought it back in Perfect Dark as well, and it played even better.
Like everything in Perfect Dark.
Yes, absolutely. The Temple of Athena says Jombly Wobbly, but I don't know what
That's
that
the
is.
Ultra Terminal up ahead.
Probably Greek.
Goes directly to the factory.
It's probably
Listen,
Greek.
man, I appreciate you letting me crash
No way to know.
and getting me into Silvercorp.
Dude, I was stoked to
Did that
hear from
robot
you.
take like the greeter
Can't
job
believe
from
after
somebody?
all this time, our folks are still neighbors.
Oh, now you're worried about robots taking our job? What's going on,
changes,
Casey?
Nothing changes.
This is insane because I want to do the exact same bits I did yesterday on my personal stream. Is it going to seem like that was? You know what that is? That's going to be like when a stand-up comedian goes to a small comedy club and kind of does like tries out their set
Yeah.
before they like film it for
Yeah.
Netflix. So this is the name of the company. Which every time I saw it, and this is a word that is said several times in the game, I thought the game was about me.
No, this is what people think your last name is when they first hear it.
You know where we're going?
So I'm
We're
not
going to the
surprised.
Sleeva factory. That's what they call Poland.
I mean, sure, why not?
It's the country of Poland.
That's where sleeves come from.
Yeah.
You say that like it's a good thing.
Everything the guy touches turns to gold. He's the reason I came here. I've been a fan of his.
I am mostly
since
over
he sent
my
his
illness,
mom
but
into
there's still like
space.
a little lingering cough.
Still lingering? Yeah.
You know, you sound like a recruitment poster.
But I feel so much better than
Look, it
before.
worked out for you.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear
I
that.
got you this
That those like spring summer colds can
Excited
put
for
you on your
first
ass.
day?
Gotta be different from the military.
Hey, it's not all bad.
Taking the
Don't have
Gardens
eating
asking,
matches out of a
where's
tube.
not Elon Musk?
We met him by the end of
Robots didn't take
I think
our
we'll meet
jobs.
him by the end of the stream. I believe his name is Marco Silva, which is also it's MAR, and I'm like, this is weird.
That's so close.
The new Ultra Terminal.
What if he just had the same face as you? Like, how would you feel?
I mean, I would.
This thing daily?
I think I'd
Told
be
you. They ain't giving me a silver car.
overall flattered.
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed it was
Sure
in
beats
this
the
game,
bus I copped to Red Rock.
but I
They're
think
way
overall
faster, too.
flattered.
Fungus Finder with a $2 dono. What would each of y'all's stand-up set be called? Do you have to name your stand-up set?
Yeah. Like kid isn't like what's his name? John Mulaney
I gotta head to
had
exterior
like Kid
testing.
Kid Awesome,
Access card gets you
Kid
through.
Captain Kid or
Orientation
something.
usually starts from
Kid Whiz.
over there.
Good looking at, man.
Probably wouldn't name mine Kid
I
Whiz.
don't know.
You got this.
Like I know like stand-up specials get like titles because it's
Yeah.
like, but like if you just like go up and do a set, like do you have a name for it?
Oh.
Like I don't know.
It'd be pretty funny if you went up and you're like, "This is the name of my set." Come back, kid.
I mean, maybe
Thank
they
you,
do.
Denmark.
Comeback Kid.
Yeah.
Affirmative. I'm waiting for him on the other
yeah,
side.
I don't know. That's a great question.
Have you ever contemplated actual stand-up comedy?
Reporting for duty.
I did.
Like even as a younger,
I did 2 open mic nights in San Francisco, and it was terrifying.
yeah, I bet it was.
It was terrifying. Like I don't really.
Did it go well?
It went decently, and I had buds in the audience, so like it.
Okay, that helps.
And it was like a relatively small spot, but I feel like my goofs are less like here is like a pre-written set and more of kind of vamping off like whatever's going on. I just ran that person over. Like whatever's going on around me, like reacting. Well, I wanted to. I thought they might have been a robot. I thought this might have been one of those things like, ooh, we could finish the game real quick if I kill that person because it turns out they're the big bad.
You'll be required to follow orders. Welcome.
That was a very short little driving section.
Central Security.
Yeah, it feels like we could have walked. Feels like we could have walked.
Also, that
and that is your office.
logo is awful.
It is awful. It is terrible. I think it might it might be trying to be a cube, but it looks like shit.
No, look, the cube exists, but they tried to fit the word
uniform.
Silva.
Yeah.
I was about to say Sliva. They're trying to fit the word Silva into the cube, and like this is the best they could do.
Yeah.
And your sidearm. That weapon links to your lens through retinal connection. I trust you know how to handle one.
Sure.
Let's get you set up.
I wouldn't trust that, sure.
This is your console.
That did
but
not
our
seem
facilities manager has
convincing.
reported
It is
abnormal
also
behavior in some
insane
of our
that
security
this is an
bots.
entry-level
Click above you and
security
collect them from the
position
inner
we've been
perimeter
hired
gate.
for.
Your lens will
And their very
navigate
first thing is, here's a gun, and they're going to send us on just an insane first mission. I'm like, this is my first day. What do you want from me, lady? Do I leave? Do I go home?
And also, like, he doesn't have like a partner or anything. Like, he doesn't shadow anyone to learn the ropes.
My gun is my partner.
Oh, it's literally talking to him.
Oh, my contact lens is talking to me.
Okay.
I've never worn contact lenses, but I
AI is your
heard
chaperone.
they talk to you.
Got it.
They said it's 130 degrees in this place.
That's
What the fuck? Why are people walking around? I quit.
I quit the day.
I'm leaving Red Rock.
Over here.
Oh shit! I just go past it.
Commander Phrygian, thank you so much for subscribing to Prime. Much
Hey,
appreciated.
thanks, Commander.
And Carney with a highlighted message says Marco Silva
That's the pin in
should
your
just
lens.
look like Marty but have a goatee.
Just evil Marty. Yeah.
Some weird shit going
Evil Troy and
on
evil
today.
Abed.
In the morning. Joe Rao with €5 says, have any of you tried La Quimera?
I've got Seb. We're on
It's
our way.
by the Metro Peeps and it released last minute into early access. No, I've not even heard of that.
Nick brought that up. At
Oh,
some
I have
point.
heard of that.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Am I
Not a problem.
super not going the right way?
Damn.
I was immediately like, I think I'm going the wrong way.
The first day of the job just stole the dune buggy.
This game is a sleight of hand trick that you are in an open world, because I've never played an open world, a quote unquote open world game that is so rigid in no, you didn't make a right hand turn, so this mission's over. That's fine. Oh, but
Wow.
on the plus side, it put me exactly where I
I've
need to
got
go.
Seb. We're on our way.
Nice. This is clearly a struggle for you, so let's just get you where you need to go.
Yeah. I like the buggy.
Yeah, the buggy looks cool.
Not a problem.
The visuals look cool.
Let me know when it's done.
What is this, Unreal Engine 5?
Yeah, 6, 7. Jesus. This game also just
What was
shit
that?
explodes randomly. And there'll just be gunfights on the side of the road, but like this doesn't seem like that kind of a game. It's very confusing.
Well,
Whatever.
it is 130 degrees outside,
Right
so
now.
I can kind of get behind.
the shit just exploding.
Something super weird about this. I'm finding cover.
Was that even the gun she gave you? Where did this
No,
come
it
from?
is very funny. They make a big scene out of giving you a pistol, and you can just pull out an assault rifle.
So he just showed up with that, is what
Yeah.
I'm assuming. He walked into the corporate building
with a very
With that on his
large
person.
gun.
Workforce of the Silver Range of bots.
Nick Noah with the $5 donut. Who shows up for their first day of work in a t-shirt and cargo pants?
Dumb game.
Yeah, they didn't even give him a uniform.
So yeah, these like robots just started going like wild on people. They didn't really explain why. Also, it's taking way more bullets to kill them today than it did yesterday. They've gotten stronger overnight.
Are these like war robots? Why are they like armed?
No, I think
what does the company do?
It's like Tesla-esque, and so I think these robots were supposed to be helpful robots, but they went kind of nuts, and so we had to put them out of commission.
But they also armed themselves?
Sure. Sure. Yeah, that seems fine. Like, hey, robot, we're gonna give you a gun, but you gotta promise not to use it. Definitely don't use it on any humans.
Go help that dude move his furniture.
Yeah.
And also, make sure you reload.
What the hell got into them?
I'm upside down.
I take it this kind of thing doesn't happen every day.
It doesn't happen ever. This is really serious. Those same model robots are already deployed in the city as cop bots.
Oh,
They
cop
are just
bots.
one cog in Red Rock's all-seeing computerized crime prevention system.
I, for one,
you should probably still shouldn't give them guns.
I, for one, do not want to live in the cop bot world. Granted, it's not like I don't think I would trust cop bots less than regular cops, but
Yeah, because they're programmed to just be cops.
Yeah. Yeah, which is
for just anti-cop.
Good hang.
Like dogs who are cops.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Anti.
Be seeing
Yeah.
you.
Listen, I love dogs, except for cop dogs. Paw Patrol, get that shit out of here.
Bunch of snitches.
Yeah.
Or sniffers. I don't know.
Sniffers?
I tried something there.
I like sniffers.
I tried
You
to
didn't
see where
try.
that
You
would go.
succeeded.
It didn't go anywhere.
What do you guys want? We done? Did we do it?
Mirith D with a highlighted message. Should the Marty goatee be on top of his beard?
To be honest, would we be able to tell?
What you got for me?
I'm a little
You just
worried.
do like a light shave on the
someone
outside.
Yeah.
used an asset from the labs.
I'm trying to speedrun
Use
this
the
game because I know what to do
CCTV.
now.
Find the relevant camera
Nice.
and identify
Oh
the
shit, I
subject.
went to the wrong
I'm on
one.
my way.
I see him. He's on the move.
So this
He's
dude,
got a backpack.
this dude did some shifty stuff. May have stole some shit or something.
Keep
So
an
we
eye on him
gotta
and see where he's going.
do something.
Not from the company.
Not from the company. Oh no, he stole a stapler.
Did you just flip that guy off?
Yeah, he doesn't care
He's
about
now at the
cops.
main
This guy's my hero.
Is that guy a cop or just like security? Because security's just doing a job.
Okay, so you're not anti-security.
I'm not anti-security. Some things need to be secured. Cops be on some bullshit though.
Some things need to be secured. What's he doing?
Looks like he's making a call.
John Blue's asking, is the
Can we
stream
intercept it?
spiking from time to time for anyone else?
Fortunately,
No,
lens
probably.
encryption is
I don't know. That's the first.
These cameras
That's the
don't
first
have
I've seen
audio
of that.
recording capabilities.
My
issue,
shit's
though,
green.
so-
Although we did figure, I do deeply need to get a new router because I've done.
Oh, you still-
I've
you
done
still
a little
haven't done that?
research. I haven't got a new router. There hasn't been a new router in this house literally in 15 years, I believe. Which I feel like
You should probably get a new router.
because when I
You should probably
plugged
get a
in
new
my Ethernet, I almost had landline. What the fuck? When I plugged in my Ethernet, the speeds just
need
out of
some
control
router.
fast. So I got good internet. I just got bad router.
Okay, what do you got for me?
This seems like an
RFID
easy
alert.
fix.
Employ Matthew Constance
Very easy.
Robotics.
Like I don't even think routers
Looks
are
like
that
a piece
expensive
of the
anymore.
latest
No.
PCB
Also, I'm relatively sure if
That's
I
on
like
its
went
eye.
to my provider and was like, my router is 15 years old, they would be like,
neural and cognitive memory sites have been impacted, yes?
Jacob, this
Please
is
have
Lars
this.
He said the
Okada, our
thing.
Chief Technology
he said the mind's
Officer.
eye. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is our
he said-
titular mind's
he
eye.
said- Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know about my implant?
He's clocking out quick. We
I
need
feel
to
like it should be like a
get
mind's
on-
thyroid
I
for where it's
recommend
placed.
an
If it was a mind's eye, it should be a
XC
little bit higher.
Between
Or
range
like
and speed,
in
it
between
would
your
be
eyes.
more than adequate.
Be like an eye patch or like on
Your
your
implant is a
the
very
middle of your
rare
forehead.
specimen.
Yeah.
What Americans refer to as a collector's item.
Like fucking Tien's
Built
third
by the
eye.
late Hunter Morris and Fruit
Yes.
Silver Corporation.
So stop touching me, bro.
Yeah, it seems extreme,
boys,
like really
Marty's
invasive to
getting
just
away.
start rubbing someone's like under ear.
Okay, let me give you flying clearance.
That's
Yeah,
one
how
of
do you know
those.
that's not like his
You're
spot.
good to go.
That's one of those androgynous zones. Erogenous zones? I said the first.
Yeah.
I think the first one was wrong. I think the second one was right though.
Like one of those zones that you can't tell if it's a man or a woman. It
Probably wary of being followed, so use common sense.
could be anything.
I'm now flying a drone. This game's also got a little bit of Watch Dogs in it.
Signal.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah, I was saying, Casey, I think before we went live, that you're gonna see some things talking about how this is the worst game ever made, how this is a 1 out of 10, how this is a complete disaster. It is not.
I've honestly seen no reactions to this, which is strange.
I think one thing I saw, there's like a well-known streeter, like one of those, I think his name's like Carnage or something.
Not heard of him.
Well, like COHN. He's like a big streamer. He was getting ready to do a sponsored stream of this. He was getting ready to go live. He literally booted up the game, and then from off screen, someone talked to him, and he's like, oh, okay. And he closed the game, and he opened up the Dune game, and he's like, well, right when I went to start, they informed me that they wanted to pull out of the sponsored stream. So that's a first time in my career. Like seconds before he went live, they pulled out of the sponsored stream.
What the heck?
Yeah.
But so they were paying him, but then decided they weren't going to.
I think they were
At
like
the last second.
I think maybe they were like, you know, at first they were like, oh, no publicity is bad publicity, and then they were like, ooh, maybe some publicity is bad publicity.
They didn't want to get roasted.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing, is this game, we were talking about the last couple weeks on Firelink, this game just kind of, for something that was, you know, had the GTA pedigree to it, that had a lot of Keighley showcases and whatnot, it kind of just arrived. There were no review copies out. There's literally no reviews of it because no one got a copy of it.
Yeah.
Everyone had to either buy it or you had a sponsored stream. But that being said, there's some people I saw, they played like the first 2 hours and they're like 1 out of 10, worst game ever. And I'm like, this is one of those, we haven't had a dogpile game this year. And there's some people who like get their fucking rocks off on, you know, a Gollum or a Forspoken or a Redfall. And it's like sometimes a game can just be not good and it could be bad, but it doesn't mean it is like the worst piece of software ever released.
So as long as he keeps driving, I can.
Do you think I can get through this donut?
This could be like taking a
I think give it a shot.
vacation without leaving work.
There should be an achievement for this.
All right, you two. Before you
Oh, there should be an achievement for that.
Amazing. This whole mission is worth it just because of that.
Yeah.
He's slowing down.
But I was gonna say this. I feel like the
This is the track to Red Rock Plains.
not instinct, but like the want, I think, for the public to maybe dogpile on this game is exacerbated by all of the shit talking that the dev kind of had beforehand. Like,
yeah.
They were bigging this game up. Like they were saying, like, "Oh, this is gonna eat GTA's lunch."
Yeah.
Not those specific words, but they were talking in that manner.
And then
They
when
were bigging it up like it was gonna be revolutionary. Like they're doing all these new things. And so when someone basically talks out of their ass and then is like, all right, well, this is what you're talking about. You feel like
yeah. If you posit your game as like
that's what that energy
the
is.
second second coming of Christ, and then if it comes out and it's just bland as all hell, like that's pretty bad.
Because that's the thing, like from the very first trailer, I don't know if everyone saw what I saw, but I want to say, as soon as it was announced, I was like, that looked really boring.
Looks like he's alone for now.
So at that point, I was like, all right, maybe it's a bullshit trailer, like this is like a scam game, because like the way they're talking about it is similar to how people who weren't making actual games were talking about their games before they like pulled the plug and disappeared into the ether.
That building.
So like a lot of similar signs, but I mean, this is a finished thing, which is more than we could say for those other games. And I think that's where it stops, is that this thing is unfinished.
And that's where, let me reiterate, this game is not good. I do not recommend anyone purchase this game. When it goes on sale, I don't recommend purchasing this game, but like, there are like unplayable disasters, and then there are games that are just bad and bland. And this falls in the bad and bland. Like,
should I stay on copy?
So we're still copying.
Stay with the PCB.
Well, not copying. We're still following the guy who stole something.
Yes, and he seemingly stashed something in this.
I'll mark it on your lens.
Bombed out apartment building.
Yeah.
This old AutoZone.
Yeah, I don't know what this place is supposed to be. This whole AutoZone.
Fungus Finder with a $2 dono. Are we sure the real Marty isn't the evil one?
Now we just wait and see who comes.
Damn, could you imagine if Goatee Me was like real good? Went to church, made his bed in the morning.
I don't know. I don't know that makes
good. I do make my bed in the morning.
You need a little bit more than
go to church. No one who's ever gone to church has ever done a bad thing. No one has ever weaponized religion for
Larson.
their own personal gain.
What else can you tell me about this Morrison?
Well, Hunter Morrison was a visionary. His research into AI is the foundation for Silvercorp's proprietary technology. See, he developed a series of prototypes meant to fuse an organic host with AI.
Okay.
No examples of this prototype.
I like that response. It's
Okay.
like, what?
The
That sounds
real question is,
real effing dumb,
how do
but
you have it?
It
continue.
was part of my gig with the military. Where can I find Morrison?
That is the million-kroner question.
The million
Morrison left
kroner
Silvercorp 2
question.
years ago. No one has heard from him since.
Isn't that like a
They don't
Danish
use dollars
currency?
in this
Danish
deal?
kroner?
Okay, I'll be right.
Shout out to Denmark.
Did they take over the world?
Shout out to Denmark.
Morrison original. You should be part of his collection in his office.
Wait, he has an office?
Yes,
Here?
yes. Mr. Silver refused to let anyone touch it. It's exactly as he left it the day he disappeared.
If he disappears, you could probably go in and touch it.
Yeah, you're right.
I think you can go in there.
He's not going to do
Navigate to
anything to you
Morrison's
now.
office?
Jombly Wobbly with a bitboarder says, however,
All set.
as Yahtzee often says, is it worse to be the blandest of the bland than the worst of the worst?
This is true. This is a good point.
Can you
I
meet me
think
outside
the
Hunter
thing that's
Morrison's
now
office?
fucking me up with this logo is that if you read it left to right, it is my last name.
Meet me there.
Because there's the S on top, the L on the
Yeah.
bottom, the I in the middle.
You're right.
You're not telling me here?
You're right.
I just found out that Morrison was the one who built my implant. I want to take a look around. That's all.
Dude, this sounds like anti-security guard shit, if you ask me.
The robots.
If I use my own
I'm just
card,
I'm taking
Oh my
taking
God.
out a couple before the
say
uprising.
you were fixing something.
It is funny how the world does
almost-
not react to anything.
Like, at all. I almost spit out my my drink on the keyboard when you did that.
Well, whatever.
The first person you hit was a person, right? Or was that a robot? Like when you first got into the...
Oh no, that was
buggy.
definitely a human. That was definitely a human. I think it's like where all the crash test dummies hang out.
Does everyone get buggies or just security?
Yeah, maybe like everyone gets a buggy to go from like point A to point B.
Where are
Yeah,
you?
those
I
are
can't
always
stay
big
here
as shit.
long.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me.
Red Dwarf 42 with a $2 dono. Is this a modern day Haze? Did you play Haze?
Ooh. I feel like I played the demo for it. I think Haze was like a first-person shooter, H-A-Z-E. It was like a PS3 era.
Yeah. I very distinctly remember the box art. It was like a broken yellow visor.
Yeah. What was that explosion?
Like a spacey looking helmet guy. The
Yeah.
visor was like half broken. And I think I also played the
implant.
demo.
Yeah.
All this
And then
time,
never
you
the
just wanted
game.
answers about the
Because
crack in your
there was a
head.
couple
Are you
like
kidding?
really
You're doing very
forgettable action
Thanks for
games that
asking.
came out
That's
around.
good.
That there was like Mag, which I guess had its like
good.
fucking 900 players or whatever thing going for it.
Are those the cops?
I gave you
Cop bots?
a place to
I mean,
live.
yeah, because those were like the ones I killed in the
Got you a
desert.
job. And all this time you were
Cop
lying
killers.
to me.
Do they also have guns? Like just
Yeah,
in
they're
the
just
halls of this-
patrolling. And this is like an executive hallway. Should they really be here?
And I appreciate everything that you've done for me, Seb. I do. But this is the office of the guy who built this thing.
So his MindsEye tech is
I
like
have
some sort of
abortion.
ancient unused thing.
That help you?
Like, it was experimental
You have
nonsense
no
from
idea
his
how this tech
Time in the
affects my brain.
military, I think.
This thing has ruined
And, like,
my
so-
life, and that makes it okay for you to ruin mine.
And so he infiltrated
Oh,
this
got
company
him.
to try to find out more. But that's shitty for his buddy because his buddy's like, I got a job. You're
Oh, that was the reason.
Yeah,
he did this
yeah.
in the first place. I thought it was a coincidence. And he was like, "Oh, I need
Yeah.
to know more. I'm sorry."
no. And his buddy's like, I need this fucking health care. I need this insurance.
Jake, hold on. I'll meet you back at the house.
Oh, they're bros.
Yeah,
They're
and he-
bros for real. I like it.
And look what he put in his hand. Got that security card.
I was trying to think of something that rhymes with bros that could be applied to like healthcare. So I could
Bros
say
before HMOs.
blank. That is perfect. That is perfect.
God, this robot's so scary looking. Look at this face.
Oh my God.
God.
Oh, turn him the other way.
Now it's fine that
turn his head around
the other way.
Why would they have teeth?
It's a great question. For eating?
Yeah, dude, what do they need to bite down on? Sly Dante with a highlighted message. Actually, I think Yachts has pointed out that the worst spot on the blandest list is third because nothing comes across as more bland than winning the bronze in blandness competition.
That is true. That is true.
You're not even the most unoriginal, boring, unremarkable.
Uh-oh. My
Oh, that's
cataracts. You know when you're having visions of like fucking DNA spirals, you know it's not good for business.
Oh yeah, it's bad. You can't hold down a job just passing out all over the place.
No, exactly. You don't know, especially when you start seeing these little portals. Fucked when you start seeing little portals.
What the hell is that?
The portals. First off, they reminded me of like jumping into a painting in Mario 64. But
are they like levels?
They're little side missions that are, again, I believe this was all this was supposed to be kind of feeding into that UGC of the game, right? The user-generated content. And so it's almost like, hey, you can make a little skirmish like this, but I don't think you can make any of these things, and they're all bad. They're all extremely bland.
So there is no option in this game to make a thing, like
not that I have seen so far, and also there is a here from here. From here. So you can click play in the menu, and this has a bunch of different things. So it's like a checkpoint race, a drone race, random little missions. There's a thing that's just called free roam, which I assume is the open world, but it's locked. So like I have not gained the ability to drive around the open world.
Well, how much time have you put in?
I played for 3 hours last night.
Because I could be convinced that like they don't want you to see the whole world yet because like maybe there's some story reasons for certain areas. So
yeah,
maybe you just unlock the whole world later.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I would imagine like when
probably don't call it free roam.
Yeah, I would imagine when you clear the campaign, it unlocks. Do we think these are bad guys? Good guys?
Ask him. No. Well, can't anymore.
Can't ask a dead man.
Down Esquire with a $2 dono special. Oh, sorry, super special Keebler Elf.
It's chaos.
And the Squirtle Squad 420 subscribed with Prime. Been subscribed for 8 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Squirtle Squad. I like that you wear sunglasses.
Are you shooting like through that wall? It looks like it.
Yeah, it's getting the job done. Balls be damned. Is this my boy? Are these like homies or bad guys? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I guess you do have dudes out there.
Yeah, I think this is like a military, like I don't know if this is us, because later on there's one of these where you play as a different character. So I don't know if this is supposed to be like me during one of our military missions from back in the day.
That's probably a safe guess.
Oh shit. Yeah, the gunplay, as you can see, is pretty bland.
Yeah, like
Pretty bland.
very bland. But I was just curious, did they at any point tell you how to play the game, or is that just something that you skipped over because you did play it before?
No, I'm just.
Like, did they say, "Hey, press this to shoot, to aim"?
I'm
like,
such a good
abilities.
gamer.
Like, are there abilities?
There's you have in the present you have the ability, if you hit down, it just shows you all the enemies and where ammo is. So it's just like an easy mode button, and it's kind of like a ping.
It's like a
radial.
ping. Yeah, like ping or a pulse.
Yeah, yeah.
In the division.
Yeah. But yes, as far as I've seen, there's no melee. Like, if a man's next to me, I can't hit him. I just have to kind of like squirm until I get out of there and then shoot him.
That's just bad soldier training.
I like that they had a hostage, but he was just listening to tunes.
You gotta find some way to stay calm. Hold on to his humanity. You did get gold for that mission, though. So
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Fungus Finder with $2 more in donos. This is perfect murder fest music. Yeah.
Yesterday,
the music was very chill.
I described it as it's like the music from the interstitials of. This is very specific, but anyone who watched Better Call Saul,
I'm in car production.
when like the show logo comes up and like there's like a weird interstitial, it plays like a little bit of like surfer acid rock, like that.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me of that.
Yeah. What a great show.
It really was. Bob Odenkirk, you've done it again. Oh, we're back in our drone.
Nice. I love it here. Deep Scrub with a thick bit border. Does a ping or a pulse, or would you perhaps say a scan?
Oh no, Deebs. You've made me hate the ping. I'm never going to use it again. Also, are bit borders thicker depending on the bits?
That's a good question. I'm not sure, but I have.
Because you called it thick, and I looked over, and it does look thick.
Yeah, it's like
Luckily,
real
they've got
meaty
no
bit
clue
border.
Yeah.
what's been left. Lars and I will
Real
provide
hefty
an
bit
update.
border.
Outside main reception, you can collect your brand new.
Oh no,
silver
Penelope
card.
says, "Nah, you choose it." Gotcha.
Who's out here
Sounds like
choosing
an
thin
upgrade
bit
from a
borders?
Well, that one
Svelte.
has like
Both have
a
their benefits.
nice
You
like
can now
rainbowy
work for one of the
glow,
largest
so I can see why.
manufacturers
It looks
of
like
the
just
finest
RBG on
electric
your
vehicles
your
in the
desk.
country. As such, we're
Ruth Bader
loaning you
Ginsburg?
one. Take it and drive to the plains.
What should I do when I get there?
I do not know where I am or what I'm doing
Watch
right now.
and observe. I'll be right behind you with backup.
Oh,
Call
found
me
it.
when you're en route.
Look at this fucking picture. Oh, so this is the Elon Musk dude. This is me. This is Marco Silva. I said he looks like a shitty, forgotten Skarsgård brother.
Oh my god, I was gonna say the same thing. He does look like Alexander Skarsgård.
I mean, maybe that's the Kroner goof, because they probably use Kroners. That's where they come from.
Yeah.
Skarsgård Island.
Or Skarsgårdistan.
Skarsgårdistan. Honestly, I'd think about moving there and getting citizenship. I like those guys.
It's gotta be better than here.
Yeah.
Ooh, can you take that?
I tried to do the exact same thing yesterday, and I was like, maybe they patched it. Now we can do it.
Just drive straight out of the building.
Listen, Cloud does it in the opening of Final Fantasy VII when he gets his cool motorcycle. It's like on display in the Shinra
Nice.
building, and he just fucking gets in and zip zoops out of here.
That also happened in the last Call of Duty game.
I'm gonna kill this robot.
Okay, they reacted to that. Inside the company,
Guys,
robot death
I'm
is
protecting
fine.
us. You don't know what that robot was
That's
gonna
a nice
do.
looking car.
Yeah, I fuck up
that
every
means
car
you're
I'm
on
given,
planes.
and then they just continually give me new cars. Which this is not a bad
So they
company to
gave
work
you that
for.
car.
Yes.
So it's,
You're not like stealing cars. It's like you're at least again.
I'm on my
I've
way.
only
Can
played
you
3 hours.
commandeer cars? Like, is that a functionality in this game?
I have never encountered a situation where I could commandeer a car because the game has never been open enough for that. If I'm driving from one place to another, it has always been like, you must take this car. And if I try to take another car, it'll just be like, failed, you're too far away from the car. The game is like very specific.
So you can. So I just want to. Can you get into that car of the person in front of you, or no? Like, will it just say no?
You're on your way out to Red Rock Plains as we speak.
I know. Research. I can't get out of the car.
Watch and observe.
Triangle's not letting me get out of the car.
It's a drop.
Dangerous.
Oh my god. Okay, this is a very
not be?
tailored experience.
You just wait until
gonna-
free roam.
Interesting. That's enough of the science experiment, Okada. What are you seeing in the drone feed?
My
There are
goodness.
many of them. They're moving through the main structure. That's tertiary information. Have they found the PCB
Oh, I looked at
yet?
chat and I ran the car.
Negative.
That was chat. That was chat's fault.
Hampering their progress.
Oh no. Okay, that was my fault. I wasn't looking at chat at all.
And what do we do if they
It's really dark. There's no stop. There's no lights.
When it happens.
Doesn't it
There's
feel like there should be
also-
road
oh,
lights? Street lights?
Yeah, but you are like in the desert. Like, how are you gonna run electricity out here?
We got fucking robots. What are you? What?
I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. God damn.
It's too dark. It's too dark.
They should, rather than putting guns on cop bots, why not just make lamp robots for the fucking desert?
Agreed. Also, I feel like I'm just proving Snake in the Guard's point of maybe Casey will drive better than Marty.
How does the driving feel though? Is it like just
It
smooth
feels
driving?
like Grand Theft Auto, which
Oh,
I've
really?
never been good at driving in Grand Theft Auto. So.
Grand Theft Auto is always a little floaty, but you know,
Yeah.
serviceable. It works.
Yeah, I will say the game feels like playing Grand Theft Auto, in that the shooting
so-
isn't very good, like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto has super generous auto aim.
Yeah.
Which makes up for it because the shooting, even though there's a lot of it, it's not
Yeah.
the gameplay.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm curious if that's
So
something.
it's very scenario based.
If that's something they'll focus on for 6. That seems like something they could improve. I don't know. I liked gunfights in Red Dead too, but it's
Yeah,
like that's a
Red Dead
very
gunfights
different
were
kind
fun.
of shootout, right? Than having like machine guns or whatever.
And I think that's the thing. Like the draw for me, at least, has never really been the gunfighting, but the gunfighting elevates all the situations. Like you need like these gunfights to punctuate like the mission.
Sure.
And like for GTA and Red Dead, that was always the case.
Yeah.
Like Red Dead making it super easy to just flick up and do a headshot real quick just made you feel like a gunslinger. And
Yeah,
that supersedes the need for like challenging.
Yeah.
actual gunfight.
Yeah.
Just got here.
Drone's camera picked up more cars arriving.
Dr. Theo with a $2 dono. We have Cyberpunk 2077 at home.
I mean, maybe this is going to be a, you know,
Copy that.
this can go one of two ways. We're going to get a very
uh,
sad story about how this game underperformed and there's going to be layoffs. Or
Oh.
they have enough money and maybe they're just going to keep tweaking it. And not like this is going to get as good as No Man's Sky or Cyberpunk, but like maybe this will improve. That might be like overly optimistic, but I wouldn't even say it's optimistic because I don't think that's going to happen, but maybe.
I mean, they're like the logic behind this is that they are working on something else. Like this was supposed to be kind of a stopgap, right? Like, hey, this is like a tiny little sliver of what we're actually working on.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So there is a chance that if they are still able to keep plugging away at the big thing, that this improves.
I got too close. That's what happened.
Or
I just don't.
this
Yeah, I don't know
kind of
if your
sours
first
people on the
release.
next thing.
Like I have a feeling this is gonna sell like devastatingly little units, low units. And I just don't know. You know, I think that they have like a shit ton of angel investment because when you said I was the president of Rockstar during the GTA era,
Right.
anyone will throw money at you.
Exactly. That's exactly what someone who wants to make money off of video games wants to
Yeah,
hear.
yeah.
Is that I used to work on the thing that makes the most money.
Yeah,
in video
yeah,
games.
exactly. And I'm making a thing that's kind of like that.
Yeah, so this is going to be wildly disappointing, and with the just the absolute fear of just the C-suite level in games right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a good thing.
It's also weird because this is not from the get-go, but this is. Isn't there,
sign of the
is there a way
drone
for me to
on
put a
level
light
1.
on this gun?
Moving upstairs.
No? All right. Well,
just gotta scan in the darkness.
It's just gonna be dark. This is published by IO Interactive. This is the first game IO has published. So which
It's probably the same logic, right? Like they're like, oh, you're ex-Rockstar. Like, we'll get behind that.
Yeah, which is a bummer for their first game. Not like this has, you know, this failing. It's not like this is going to hurt the James Bond game or anything, but you know, I'm sure this is not the way they wanted to kick off their publishing label.
Yeah.
No, my drone! There should be like a really tragic, like holding the drone in your arm, like cradling
Drone's been
it.
destroyed.
Don't fucking die on me.
That's what, like, yeah, if this game got that like ridiculous, then there could be like a morsel of entertainment to be found, right? Like if they really played it that kind of silly.
This game does not have
Downstairs it
a
is.
humorous bone in its body, which is ironic because the humorous is literally a bone. Yeah, so in that way, it doesn't feel like GTA in that way at all. Which I guess is fine. You don't have to be funny. Like, you can be serious. But and again, I think like I'm kind of intrigued by where the story's gonna go. I don't think it's good, but I do want to know like what's going on with this ancient temple. And I do.
Sure.
I don't think the cutscenes are bad. I don't think the performances are bad. Like, some of the character relationships are interesting-ish.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the bro moments.
Yeah. Blood Red Rook says combat seems fairly easy. It's not. I'm just that good. No, it is extremely easy. It is like deeply simple. Deeply simple.
Are there difficulty levels at all?
Yeah, I chose easy yesterday, and it didn't offer me an option today. So I don't know. I started a new file. I don't know if it's on easy or medium. Maybe I can see. Settings. General. Medium. Look who's graduating.
Yeah.
You know what?
Medium.
Tomorrow I'm going to stream the first 2 hours on hard. What if I just I keep folding in more people? Tomorrow, instead of the podcast, me, you, and Nick, it's just me streaming the first 2 hours.
Diaz?
How's that for a Groundhog's Day?
Are you okay?
Where you constantly have to keep replaying the first 2 hours of MindsEye.
This game? What would be a game you wouldn't mind playing the first 2 hours? I mean, I guess it'd be like a roguelike thing, right? But technically, even if it was a roguelike, you'd be playing the exact same instances. Yeah.
Inside the building.
This might be a cheat, but I'm gonna say Mega Man X because I can finish
the
that game
game
in 2 hours, and so at that point, I'd just be learning to speed run it, and I love that game. So if I can finish it in faster than 2 hours, then I get 2 hours to do
That
something else.
insignia? These are all red sand.
I'm turning my Pragmata is Mega Man thing into a video.
Secure it.
And I requested the thumbnail
shot
from Pat
first?
Mathin today. I drew
Give me a gun.
what I want the thumbnail to be, and it is the dumbest fucking thing ever. But if it comes out like I want it in my head,
Go home, get
it is
some
going to be
rest, I'll be
really
in
good.
touch.
Because there's like one of the key arts of Pragmata is it's the two characters
Go home, BS.
on the surface of the moon looking out at the Earth.
Yes.
And you only like see their backs, but then you see the silhouette of the Earth. And I was like, I want that, but instead of the Earth, I want Mega Man's
this way.
face
Don't leave a
like a one up, like in the 8-bit pixels. So I want those two fools just staring at the 8-bit pixels of his head. And I know Pat Mathin's gonna crush
That's
it.
a great thumbnail.
Very excited for
Pat
this
Mathin is
thumbnail.
really good.
Yeah,
That is a great thumbnail.
I'm very excited.
Evil Apple Juice with a $5 dono. Though I have zero interest in the story or gameplay, it's wild how accurate it is to my real hometown in the American Southwest. Kudos, I guess.
I will say later on, we get there's a drone or we fly a helicopter through Vegas, and you're gonna see like the Orb is there, the Luxor is there, the Caesar Palace is there. They're like analogs, obviously they're not called those things, but yeah, I was surprised. If there is a
Vegas.
set piece later on inside the Orb, this is gonna be a 10 out of 10. This is gonna vault to the top.
There's not a game that has done that yet, right?
No.
Yeah, like we got to get on that. Get some orb levels going.
Get some Orb levels.
Jay. Hey.
This you can't do this. You can't. If you're staying at your buddy's house, you can't come
Not
in
now, Seb.
bleeding and then go into the room and slam the door and be like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, you're bleeding.
What the hell happened to you, man?
You're bleeding
Wow.
blood
Also,
all over
is
my
Seb
guest
wearing
bedroom.
a Minecraft shirt?
With my glitches.
Is he?
Like that pattern just looks like Minecraft.
Do you think Seb went
I thought it
fucking
was
wild
just
when
broken
Chicken Jockey
synapses
came
in my
out?
head. But after tonight,
Yeah, he
I
looks
don't
like
know,
the
man,
type.
maybe this is the real me. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out.
It does look like a Minecraft shirt.
Look,
He's like a summer creeper.
as someone who's known you since way back in the day, trust me,
Like, cutscenes look decent. Like, I think their faces, the mocap, the performances.
You. And whatever some voice inside your head is saying.
Yeah, the lip syncing is also very well too.
Yeah. Seems like they put a lot of time and effort into these. Not a lot of notice again.
Oh my God, thank you. You almost killed me, man.
He didn't even ask about the blood, by the way.
Huh?
Maybe that was like a thing he always used to come back. And like high school, yeah, he would just like come back and he'd be covered in blood and we'd be like, oh.
Sure.
Well, I didn't even notice. So used to it. Going out for a drink. Take a shower, goddammit.
Yeah, you can't. You can't like roll into a bar and just be like covered in blood.
Oh my goodness. Snake in the garden with another €2 donut. Casey, what is the best food Kia has got you to try?
Ooh.
Probably Korean hot pot.
Oh, hot pot's great.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I knew about it,
Come
but
with me.
you know, I'm not proactive when it comes to food.
Sure,
but
sure.
she was like, "Oh, I need to try it. Come try it." I was like, "All right."
And
It
you
was
like went
great.
to the place where you like do it at the table and everything.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
See that blacked out
Car
car
is
over there?
extremely fucked up.
It's been waiting for us. It's a tail.
I like that the damage remains. Like,
Yeah,
that's-
they carried it over.
Yeah.
Like that's
and like
neat.
this is like a decent neighborhood. Like in terms of like modeling a neighborhood. Like I don't know, it's got character. Doesn't look like everything's just Jesus. Why is he running into me? Oh, I think he's following.
You're driving backwards down the
No,
street.
he's also like he's got a marker. They're looking like they're baddies. They're
Wait, those are
baddies.
bad guys?
I think they're tailing
They
us.
didn't do anything to you.
I mean, it was.
That's a really bad tail. That's pretty obvious.
Do you think he saw us?
that they wish you harm. Oh my god. Nick Neil D with 50 bits says, chat's over here questioning the tech in the game,
neither.
like they've never
Let's
heard
get
of
to
an
the factory.
iPhone, spelled E-Y-E.
Nick, ban yourself.
We're holding
Fucking
mankind
ban yourself in
until you
chat.
took the pieces
That's really
of
good.
the
I really like that. I actually really like iPhone.
The unit you engaged at the
I'm
plains
thinking
were
about
highly
getting a
trained
new
and dangerous
phone
mercenaries.
just for
Uh-huh.
the Persona gotcha.
And you know I was just doing what I had.
Wait,
And I'm
what?
not even sure if I'm going to be playing it
For
on
what
the
it's
phone.
worth,
I might be
Mr.
playing it on
Silva and I agree
Steam.
that I
But I'm
should've
so
sent you
excited
out
for
there
this
alone.
gotcha game, I'm thinking about getting a new phone.
So why would
How-
a bunch of
how old is your
after
phone?
this tech so
It's like 4
bad
years old.
prepared to
So it's
kill
like
for it?
it's all paid up and everything.
Wait, how old is Persona?
Persona got what? Persona. Wait, sorry.
It's not clear who they're working
Like
for.
Persona 5.
Came out in Japan in 2016 and in the US in 2017.
It doesn't work
And what's
like
the
that.
most recent
We're
version
not
of
exactly
Persona
gonna be pleased
5
that
that
you
has
just took out a
released?
whole
Royal
squad of them.
in 2020.
What
I'm
is
really
this
good at
PCB
answering these
doing?
questions. Ask me more questions about Persona.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. I suspect that whatever engine they're using for the gotcha game is either the same or worse than the last released Persona game. I
Sure.
don't think you need to upgrade your phone.
Meaning you didn't
But what
want
if-
your
but what if
robots
it runs
talking
better?
to each other.
Think about that.
I mean, it will absolutely run better because it's a new phone, sure.
About that. But
But
I've
you
been
don't
seeing
need
a
a
lot of
new
these
phone
bubbles.
for it.
Have you
Do
seen
a
all
lot of
these bubbles
damage.
that's going on with iPhone? It's like the new transparent thing, and it looks ugly as
Although it's
shit.
impossible to
I don't
say
like it.
what
Well,
they
I
wanted it
don't
for.
have an iPhone, and I don't pay attention to iPhone news.
you have a
So
best guess?
this is new to me.
I did
Please
with
explain, because I
certainty.
love reasons.
There's
to
like an
not
iOS
iPhone.
update that like introduced a bunch of like transparent, translucent bubbles. And they all look really ugly, and I like bubbles as a
like
concept.
for like your apps.
For like your apps and
Like
like
for
your
the app
homepage,
screen, or-
for like your homepage.
Oh,
and
so they're
stuff.
everywhere.
Yeah, I don't. Chat. Someone in chat could probably explain it better than I can because I just saw it. I took like a 2-second look at it. And I just put
Chat,
it in the
let us
ugly
know
folder in my
about
head.
transparent bubbles. Educate us.
Are there a lot of people on the Apple hate you? Are you anti-Apple? Or do you just
Yes.
okay?
Pretty. Yeah. I find their services like very unintuitive. Not unintuitive, but like dumbed down. Like I can never really do what I want to do on an Apple device.
Yeah.
Like I understand that simplicity works for people who need specifically that. I never need that. I always need to do weird nonsense
Sure,
with my
sure.
devices.
Did you ever
this is
see
not a good fit for me.
the Steve Jobs movie with Michael Fassbender and Seth Rogen?
No, I have not seen that. No.
It's pretty good. You don't have to like Apple to.
I mean,
it's a pretty good
I'd watch
movie.
it. No,
Yeah,
I'd
it's
watch it.
interesting.
Yeah,
Even like
I'm
the
not-
setup of the movie is, it's like 3
He's been in there a couple hours.
40-minute scenes, and each one is like immediately
I want you to
before the
question him.
launch of a major product.
What makes you think he's going to talk to me?
If and, like, I think starting in the
he'll talk.
80s and then like going up to the
I'll make sure
iPod,
of it.
I think. But
I did have an iTouch, so I did like that. That was my first experience
There you
with
go.
a touch with a smart thing,
What
though.
the hell, man?
But
You
as soon as I
can't
got
keep me here.
a non-Apple thing, I was like, I can't go
oh
back.
yeah, like, I'm never going back.
Yeah, like, it's so much better.
I'll speak
Yeah.
to my lawyer now. I know
What do you think
my
about this
rights.
guy's T-shirt with all the
man.
holes in it? I think it
I'm a
would
level
would
man.
breathe well.
If I was a betting
show the
man,
other
I'd
guy.
guess by your self-righteous tone that you
Also, it feels like something
bring some
Jesse
deep
would
shit.
wear. Go look.
Jesse does
Come on,
own
man, you
shirts
got
with holes in.
nothing.
A lot of holes. A lot
I
of
was out
holes.
for a drive,
I
and
feel like that's
I
good
pulled
in
over
like
to take a piss,
the
that's it.
if it's 130
I like it.
degrees outside.
We
I feel like
know
that's
Yeah,
this
that
was
makes
a
sense too.
drop-off. I was the
But no,
one who was
I
following.
like that it's like
breathable.
I'm a fan.
Okay, I get it. Silver Corp sends in one of their military goons to try and intimidate me. But guess what?
I don't have to sit here
This
and
is
listen to
fake
any of your
Aaron Paul.
bullshit.
You're gonna be a lot better off.
That robot's gonna
cooperating
fucking
with me
kill
than
him.
you will be
Taking
taking
on an army of Silver Corp lawyers.
Bookworm with a $2 dono. Is the main character the dude from the day
They have
before?
access to our cameras. They'll see everything. I'll be slaughtered.
Well, at
Is
least
there
this
a dude in the day before?
There was like Dave before. Yeah, there's probably there had to be a dude in it.
It's you.
Like you were a dude in it.
Oh,
I think.
shit, that's
I don't know if you made a character though.
Okay. They had me jam the firewall so these nerds they hired could hack into the Silver network once I set up the transmitter. It wasn't my fault. I was just trying to...
Where's
American Fear subscribed with Prime. Been
Hey,
subscribed for 3
American
months.
Fear,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Says, ooh, I forgot about
Go.
Prime subs. Here,
Now.
have mine. Thank you. We'll take it.
Hey, appreciate that.
John Lee Wombly says, second time I say this. F you, Nick. LOL. I think it's because of the Nick Yogi joke.
This is a bad idea, man. Oh,
People get
shit.
freaked out when they see our
You're
mind's
one
eye.
of them. You're working with them. No, please, please don't hurt me. I didn't do anything.
What do you know?
I just saw him once. He has the same chunk of metal on his neck, and he had a prosthetic arm. He was all tatted up.
Jacob, what's going on?
He had tats on the prosthetic? That's new.
Just trying to get
That's
some
kind of
answers.
cool.
Lady, you can't trust this guy. He's working with
I
him.
can
He's
get
got the
behind
thing
that.
in the back of his neck. Don't understand. He's working.
Now.
He's got a bunch of porno magazines in his locker. That's why he's embarrassed. He doesn't want to open it.
Big Belly Borbus with a $2 dono says, Gotcha is ontologically evil. Don't play it.
Counterpoint. He's got persona. Counterpoint. I'm gonna do it.
I don't know what ontologically means, so I can't take that advice.
I think.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, he blew up. The porno mags had bombs in them. Ontologically means is not at all. So he said it is not at all evil. I don't think that's what it means. Isn't that, or that's like a doctor for girl parts, right?
Lens.
An ontologicalist?
Yeah. Oh, now we got to do. Look at this.
Immediately.
Oh my god.
When's the last time you've done a
This is
CPR minigame?
This is very GTA, I'll be honest. Like a minigame for like doing CPR. This would absolutely be a GTA game. Also, you missed several of these beats.
He doesn't need those. He doesn't need those. I also tried doing it last night to staying alive because that's the whole thing. That there was like, oh, if you're supposed to do CPR to staying alive, it didn't work.
It's true. That's what they say. Also, they newly said that Not Like Us now fits the criteria.
Bam, bam, bana.
Fuck's sake.
Let's start on that beat. Bam, bam, bana. That fits better than staying alive, if I'm being honest.
It'll help save lives.
Oh, he dead. He dead. I fucked up.
no.
I fucked up. I fucked up.
He's no longer like us either.
No. He's not like us. Because he's dead. Because Conti is dead. R.I.P. Conti. The cop bots are just one
I
cog
don't
in
think
Red
anyone's gonna
Rock's
miss him.
all-seeing computerized crime prevention system. Oh, I couldn't.
Lens. CPR assist.
At least the game loads fast enough to where you can't. I don't know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? The game loads fast enough to where you can't read the things. Like,
That's generally a good thing. Because the whole reason they put those fun facts in there is to give you something to do while your game takes forever to load.
okay, I think I got
So they're gonna have
it
to figure
now.
out new stuff to put there.
I think I was hitting them too early. I think I got it now. I think Conti's gonna live. Conti Lisa Rice. Is that right?
The $5 dono.
Come on, Conti.
Don't get the P5 gotcha game, Marty. I don't need more reasons to make fun of you.
Hey, there's P3 skins in it. You can get Makoto in your party. You hear that? Denmark?
Hey,
Think about it.
you heard about Makoto, Denmark?
Makoto. Oh shit! I was about to shit talk Denmark, and then all of a sudden I was still kissing this guy.
Wake your ass up.
You think does doing CPR count as kissing?
Take it from here.
No.
Okay.
It is a different thing.
Okay.
And if you are kissing instead of doing CPR, I think that counts as a murder sexual assault.
It's bad on all fronts.
Yeah, like this is the worst.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like, go under the
I
jail
need
at
to
that
talk
point.
to him. To get him to a hospital. He will when I'm done with him. Who's your contact?
This man.
I don't know.
His oxygen levels are dropping.
They call themselves.
These are all bad EMTs.
Yeah, very bad EMTs.
Are they working for the tattooed man?
Where can we find them? He's all
The guy has a prosthetic arm. You can't use tattoos as the defining trait.
Also, it's kind of fucked up. Just be like, I'm gonna steal your contact lens.
All right. Search Robin Hood and Little John.
he was in an explosion and then he just dug in his eye.
Who is this?
Brett Walden, thank you so much for joining Green Gang. You're a member for
Brett.
15 months.
Explosion triggered the emergency protocol. I need to get us back online. Get to your vehicle. When I have these coordinates, I need you to be ready.
So I'm assuming, I don't know, but Unreal, they keep toting that.
trusting you here.
That she keeps giving him
make
the
me
same
regret
gun. Is he giving
And
it back to him?
and I still have a rifle. I'm not gonna use this gun.
I can't remember what Unreal called it, but like their thing to just like make realistic people faces.
Oh.
Like, is that in use here? Like, are all these characters like from that system, or are they using folks' likenesses?
I have no idea.
Jacob, Las Okada here.
I mean, this looks like
almost-
motion, like facial capture. Like him and his buddy look like real people.
Yeah, and I think that's what they tote with the engine, right? Is that they can just make very real looking people, but they're not real people. And I will say, everything else in this game, like the environments, for example, look like really clean Unreal Engine tech demo stuff.
Yeah, I would say it looks clean, but well, I went upside down. It looks clean, but it's kind of like lacking art direction. I want to say it's like lacking style,
exactly.
Which is
like it feels like a tech demo.
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
slapped together the stuff that was in like the default folders.
Yeah, and I guess whenever you have a game that has like a heavy user-generated component to it, which the Everything or Everywhere, whatever the hell it was supposed to have, I think generally those don't have great art direction because you kind of have they just give you the pieces. And you can't really put that human thumbprint on it.
Sounds like the right cover for a hacker to hide behind.
And Chad is saying metahuman. That's what
it's
they call
called?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like the name
Thank
of
you,
like
guys.
a mutant in a movie that can't use the word mutant. Like the MCU had to call them metahumans because they're like, well, we don't actually own mutants.
Who has access to
That's what they call them in DC, actually, but not mutants, but just any like powered.
Oh, that's right.
human.
Yeah.
Once bots or drones are shipped, they become the absolute property of the buyer, in this case, the city. Silva has the best AI control system on the planet, and Marco demands it runs only from our servers.
Wrong way.
So the entire care system is under Silva control?
We have an obligation, if asked, to provide all data to the authorities, but yes,
No wonder the mayor doesn't like it.
it works to your advantage, Diaz. You are
So this,
already join the
I
special
was
forces.
curious yesterday.
I've made sure that
This
you
dust
are
storm
actively engaged
is
with the
not
Commonwealth. Your
dynamic. This happened at the
identity will
exact
never
same
be
time in
saved
the exact same
database.
mission.
I wondered why the only
for
knock
me.
on my
Scripted
door
dust
was
storm.
from you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was
I assume
scripted
this
dust storm.
trailer park isn't exactly a hippie commune. I'm not going to be welcomed with open arms.
Because of the nature of their business, the backliners are used to strangers. So if you show confidence, your presence inside won't be anything new.
Understood.
And hurry up. As soon as the hacker hears about the bomb, he'll be out of there.
John says yes. This is the Mission Impossible 4 Dubai storm.
Call me when you get there.
God, that's such a cool scene.
Great day to you, too.
I need to rewatch all the Mission Impossibles again.
Oh, they're good as hell.
They really are.
The new one, the last one is
Jake, you okay?
does not need. What the fuck? It's a garbage can.
There's a garbage can blown across the street.
It is like 40 minutes too long. No movie needs to be that long. But it has 2 of the sickest fucking set pieces
Listen,
in the entire
doing
series,
some thinking.
in any movie ever.
Whatever happened to my head, it's no excuse. I'm sorry.
Oh
I
my
was such
god!
a-
Oh no! I had so many cars.
Probably don't remember this either, but
A lot of this shit. It's funny. It doesn't seem very windy, except for. Oh shit! I went the wrong way. Except for random garbage cans just flying across the
one
road.
of my best childhood experiences.
I mean, they're not that heavy, so
Skinny little
that seems okay. Like, people won't be affected by that. But your garbage can absolutely will.
Who appeared out of nowhere and beat the shit out of all? No one ever touched me again.
Pretty sure there were 5 of them, not just 3.
Your memory really is wonky.
Another explosion.
See, shit just happens. I'm just like, where are they at? What's happening?
That's really
Like, you could chalk that up as like, ooh, it's a dynamic, living, breathing city. But I'm like, it's just weird. Because I'm like, what was that?
just a spontaneous combustion. Like, it's not even like the vehicle; it's a person in the vehicle. like their tech just explodes people randomly.
I mean, maybe that's the thing is like, oh, when your mind's eye hits 3 years old, it just fucking blows your head off like it's scanners. Like, this is, I do not think there needed to be this long of a drive.
Yeah, like you're still going.
And I'm not doing anything. No one's chasing me. I'm not, Jesus fucking garbage cans. Oh, I went the wrong way again.
Oh wait, that was a car accident though.
Should I get out and help him?
That's kind of dynamic. Like, look at this man. Oh my god.
Ah, shit, the
what's funny
timer's
is
at
this
10
had nothing
seconds.
to do
I
with
should have been
it.
driving.
That hacker is our only lead. Come on.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't say it's a 0 when I don't tell me I failed. Don't tell me I failed. Okay, fine. Go negative. That's fine.
Oh, you got negative time.
That's
okay.
fine. It's fine. I can live with
The
negative
heck?
time. I'm not getting a gold in this one. See, what is that? There's just gunfights.
What is that?
Like,
You're getting shot at or no?
no, these RoboCops are shooting each
oh,
other.
the robots.
It seems like every once in a while you drive by a more exciting game than the game I'm currently in, and I'm like, can I be in that game?
But they already stopped. Like, they must have just shot like a cat.
We didn't do high-speed pursuit training.
Call Rigby.
Essex with $5 Australian says,
What's your
"Hi all,
status?
is that
just
game that
parked.
is the most
Heading in on foot.
game of all gaming?
It
It
is
has
the
the
most-
Hollywood Mexico
Anything
filter."
specific I should be looking for?
Yeah, this is only during the sandstorm.
From Conti's lens.
The Hollywood Mexico filter will leave, I believe, after this mission.
This is what we lifted from Conti's lens.
Right now, I have to kill a
Stand
bunch
by
of
private number. Get in there
poor
and
people in the
look
trailer
around.
park.
Very
Just looking
American.
for someone.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, I did get hit!
Oh, okay. You did get hit,
I did get hit. I was just saying.
but they are very bad.
Yeah.
At aiming. They were hitting so wide.
Also, that is love, but that is love for the sport, where it's like, I'm gonna keep shooting even if you stand in front of it. I just love blowing up bottles so much. Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. I had an extremely tough time
What a shithole.
finding this Winnebago that I needed to find yesterday. And
You're looking for a specific one.
yeah, it's the one that's in the right. There's like a little photo of it in the right hand side. I need to find this
Oh,
green
you gotta
one.
match it to the.
Yeah, and I'm gonna see if I can remember it, because you also don't want to get spotted. I don't know why you don't want to get spotted.
Hey,
Okay, by the
I'm gonna
diamond
need to
people.
defend myself again.
Yeah, there's like certain people that like don't give a shit if you're
Good.
walking
Don't
around.
interfere with them and they won't bother you.
I think I see the trailer.
Did they kill this robot?
Get Little John and get back to the factory.
Oh no, I found it much quicker than yesterday.
Oh, nice. Well, muscle memory. You knew where it was.
Everything explodes.
Again?
Everything explodes. I think it's gonna happen another time by the end of the stream. I remember, I think it happened 3 times.
It reminds me of the Charlie's Angels movie. Like, it was a running joke that they would keep walking towards explosions.
Little John's toast.
I think it was in the MacGruber movie where there was an explosion and then he's like, "Oh, my ears!" Because like it's like it would like fucking destroy your hearing. It's like an entire recurring bit about how he's permanent hearing damage. Where's this guy going?
They think I blew up Little John's trailer.
Okay.
I would never blow up Lil Jon's trailer.
Alive.
Oh,
These
man.
are the East Side boys.
Would be the idea.
Right?
Some of those red sand mercs are here too. They must
Boss
be
fight against the
responsible.
Yin Yang twins. Oh my god, who is shooting me right in the asshole?
We're still working on it. Control, find me that location.
I'm glad you ain't talking to me like that, Rigby.
Oh shit. Rigby's the
His boss?
your boss. I feel like he shouldn't be sassing her though. I forgot I'm anti-pistol. How do I get out of here?
Do we know who this group is? Like, we were looking for someone.
We're looking for a pair of hackers named Jesus. Named
I'm sorry.
Robin Hood and Lil
Before
Jon. What?
Oh, like the Robin Hood.
Robin Hood and Little John. Yeah, Little John, not Lil Jon.
Those mercs are leaving. I'm going after them.
The truck that you shot that guy in
Yeah.
drove so carefully and slowly into that trailer before it exploded. That was very funny to me.
Get out of there. You know
It was the most delicate collision ever. And
It just explodes.
I'm on their tail, but I can't see shit through this sandstorm.
So I guess it's the Merrymen
How long do these
who
things
were
usually last?
shooting at you.
The Merrymen, I like that.
Had them last for days. Do your best to keep them in sight.
I think the name, I don't know if those people, but there's a
That's why you can't lose them.
group,
Looks like we're entering
like
a freeway.
the kind of disenfranchised poor people in the city are referred to as the Back Nine,
Control. They've turned into the freeway
which
west of the
I
trailer
believe
park.
like a golf course
Okay.
term, which I think like I got a little bit of the, because you start seeing that there's like a mayoral race that has kind of like MAGA undertones to it.
Okay.
And so I don't know if like, so far none of it has been not handled well. None of it is interesting or saying anything, but it has the potential to like, oh, okay, there could be some actual social commentary somewhere here.
Is the back nine in golf lingo derogatory in some
No,
way?
it's just
Like,
literally
like,
the back
what does
nine
that-
holes. Like the front nine are holes 1 through 9. I almost said 1 through 8. It's literally 9 is there, and the back 9 is 10 through 18. So
We're coming off the freeway.
no, there's no. It's just
Because-
literally the second half of your
Because
round.
referring to the disenfranchised by a golf course term seems like you're missing the point. Like it's like
I am
are we doing?
I am so rich that I can't even understand a metaphor for being poor.
Use that care system to help me out here.
We administer it. We can't use it for our own purposes. That's guided by the algorithm alone.
Well, I'm delighted to hear that a
Wow.
piece of software is in sole charge of public safety.
yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
But I'm not convinced that humans won't do that.
Oh yeah, I'm not convinced that's not happening in the United States right now. Son of a bitch. It's fine.
Update on Robin Hood.
The Abyss of America, first time chat, says if this game came out in like 2010 with the yellow piss filter, it would have sold stacks.
No, honestly, this reminds me mechanically. Obviously, it looks better, but this mechanically reminds me of like a PS3 generation, 360 generation game, which I usually I've been saying as a positive lately. Again, with stuff like Slitterhead and Hi-Fi Rush and Wanted Dead, but those games
Sure.
bring interesting, original ideas and like.
I'm sending you the address of a safe house.
The imperfections in those games are incredibly charming to me. Whereas like those ideas just kind of aren't here. Like,
Yeah, and the fact is, this game is actually on the polished side in a lot of ways.
yeah.
So like it looks like there's a level of production value in this, but like it's it is just level 1 in terms of implementation. Of
yeah. And there could be like with this MindsEye stuff, like I feel like if it leaned, and again, I think I only got about a third through last night, and I'm planning to finish it this weekend. I just I feel like this world could have interesting mechanics to it. I haven't seen those, and nothing they showed off pre-release had interesting mechanics, so I guess I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Yeah, like even the premise is like, okay, you have a strange implant that has essentially been, discontinued, outlawed, and is mysterious. Why can't you do anything mysterious? Why can't you do anything
other than
like?
Yeah, the only mysterious thing is like every once in a while I get a headache and faint.
Like, what if it's you blowing up the cars? What if you just didn't get far enough?
That would be cool.
Like, you're the reason stuff keeps exploding.
Could you imagine that? Okay,
that
now
would
you're
be
getting
sick.
excited.
Like, my opinion might turn around.
Is this lady? I don't know if that lady's a good guy or a bad guy.
Nicky OD with another 50 bits says Robin Hood and Little John is a much different story to Robin Thicke and Little John.
That would be a very different story, yes. Although one I'd be interested in still.
Nick the OG says back 9 is sort of slang for the end.
I mean,
and Sly Dante with highlighted message says actually the back 9 sounds like a lousy term for this franchise. The latter 9 holes in golf should logically be the most challenging and best holes that the greats want to play on.
It would just also be like, I don't know, like calling something the second half, the third quarter. Like it just doesn't like
right. But the thing is, golf courses are for the affluent,
or inherently, yeah, absolutely,
yeah, like that is.
Yeah.
So to refer to the disenfranchised by a golf club term,
yeah,
do what I say,
just seems dumb.
Yeah.
Are you there? Come in. Backup's on the way. ETA 1 minute.
I'm serious.
Hey, listen.
I like
you
this
don't have
character.
to trust me.
She's
those guys,
she's
they're gonna barbecue
Robin Hood
us,
and or
okay?
Little John. No,
Just
Robin
like
Hood
they
because
did
Little
your
John
friend
blew
at the
up.
Back Niners trailer park.
Do you have weed earrings?
Dead?
She's got weed earrings. I think that was the only reason I liked her.
Hey, I didn't kill your friend. Okay, I'm just here to make sure.
Wait, she the one with all the tattoos? Does she got a prosthetic arm? It looks like she's got regular arms. I shouldn't say regular.
I can't see the whole arm.
That's rude. Non-prosthetic arms.
Can you drive?
Can you shoot?
Don't they just look like they're tattooed? They don't look prosthetic.
Yeah, those are just tattoos.
What are tattoos if not a prosthesis of ink?
I don't think that works.
We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors. This is a decent transition. Cutscene to gameplay.
It's also the same transition in the Matrix Resurrections demo.
Unreal Engine 5?
Do you remember that
Yes,
demo?
I remember that exact thing. Yeah, the one that showed off
It
at
was
Achilles.
a really, really good jump from this is like a cutscene thing, and now we're moving straight into a on-rails shooting sequence.
Yeah, we're shooting
that was
outside the
literally
car.
just this. That was funny as shit.
Keep driving. We gotta lose them.
I failed this the first time yesterday, and I literally had no idea why. Like, it doesn't feel like the car got hit at all, and then the car just started on fire and blew up, and I was like, well, that's not good.
Remember, your mind's eye be blowing shit up.
This is me later on in the game. If this was just a Matrix game, I think I would like it more. If I was shooting a bunch of agents.
Well, because the Matrix has a bunch of like lore and personality.
Yeah.
And the fact that the mega city in the Matrix is super clean is because robots built it.
Yeah.
So it would make sense.
Sure. Okay, this is MindsEye is a Matrix game. I'm just gonna pretend.
You're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. That was a no-fault collision.
What?
Was that supposed to be a joke, Jacob?
First joke of the game.
Mirith D with Highlight Man says you forgot about your ability to produce bad Mario 64 paintings in air.
That is true. That is a different ability.
So that and headaches.
That headaches. I think they might be linked. That and headaches.
Don't like that, huh? Hold it together.
Denmark with a $5 dono. The two genders: PS3 era creative and PS3 era piss filter.
It's the fucking Predator meme.
Kings at 42 with a $5 dono. Maybe because it's a Musk-like brain implant and just doesn't work well.
I mean,
if that's commentary.
That would check out. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I know who you are, Carrie Rigby. I studied up on your company.
We'd like you to stay at our safe house for the foreseeable future.
Are you trying to hire me after I was hired to hack you?
So, would you like to accept our offer?
Look at the back bumper just kind of like wiggling.
You off the nearest grave?
I feel like we should just tear that off.
If you make it 32K exactly, then we have a deal.
I'll be in touch.
32K what?
I said the same thing last night. I was like, you negotiated a $32,000 a year salary? But like, you gotta negotiate better.
Maybe Krona is on a different, which is why it took over the world, right? Maybe Krona, that's like a lot of Krona. But did she give her a number? Because I guess I wasn't paying attention.
We're here.
Did she tell her what her pay was before she said 32?
Think so. A month. I
mean,
people don't usually like negotiate salaries by month. Usually, if you say a number, it's like your annual salary, right?
Or a flat fee, right?
Oh, it might be a flat fee.
You all right?
Flat fee.
Yeah.
I was rewatching the John Wick movies, and I always thought like the $10 to $20 million bounty on him. It is a lot of money. It is more money I will ever have in my life. It doesn't seem like that much money for as dangerous as he is. He feels like he should have like $1 billion bounty. Like,
but that's probably, I'll be honest, that's impractical. 10 to $20 million is a lot of money.
Sure.
And I'm assuming
I'm gonna need better gear than this.
He was in like a
Remote
world of
access to
assassins,
Silvercore
right?
servers.
Yeah.
So that's a very saturated field, and he is like the top dog.
Like I
Sure.
said,
He's probably well off. Everyone else is probably fighting for scraps.
But it's just nuts to me that if you kill John Wick, you get at his peak,
Diaz.
you get $20 million.
Got
But
a
like
first name?
Patrick
No,
Patrick Mahomes signed like a $500 million contract. Like, I don't think Patrick Mahomes exists in the world of John Wick, but it just feels like there's like really shitty basketball players. Like Bradley Beal on the Phoenix Suns makes more than $20 million a year, and he fucking sucks.
I understand the thought process, but I also think that you might be upselling the assassin lifestyle. Like, they probably make money if they're really good, but it's a black market job. I don't think they're like sitting pretty.
This is
I don't think it's a black market
once
job,
every couple
isn't
months.
it? It's implied that the entire world of John Wick is assassins, because there's that scene at the end of John Wick 2, when he gets excommunicated in the park in New York, and someone makes a call, and every single pedestrian picks up their phone. I think that's why no one's like weirded out during the gunfights. What am I doing right now? I'm very confused. Place the robot. I didn't do this one yesterday, so I'm very confused. I think I'm doing a tower defense. And let me tell you, I shouldn't have jumped into this mind painting.
I am a man of principles.
How many of these fuckers am I putting in?
So you can't just skip them when they pop up.
Yeah, and I should have.
Okay.
I should have.
Maybe it'll be perfectly easy.
We'll try it.
Make all things electric.
Switch between CCT to observe the robots. Do I do anything with the robots? Do I just observe them?
That is not true.
It seems like you might just be observing them.
Okay?
Fuck these guys up. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Fuck them up.
Also,
yeah.
they've got bad aim.
Silva Morrison. What?
Got him right in the junk.
Demoting me to second position. You don't even know how they work. I have a degree in programming.
I don't know. Like I figured in John Wick that it was like, oh, there are way more assassins in the world than you think.
Yeah.
I never considered that like that whole world is just made up of assassins. Like there are no other jobs.
Like it seems so normal. Like every time there's like there's shootouts in clubs and people are just kind of like, I don't know, we're just gonna keep dancing. Hey, I only lost one robot. Personal best.
That was very easy. My God.
I literally didn't do anything. I just.
There was like one guy that they had to fight. Like, what the heck was that mission?
So that's how they got the city cop program? Was that supposed to be lore? My car is so fucked up.
It would actually be nice if they reset your car.
Devastatingly fucked up. Do we think I could take this guy's like cleaning van? No.
No. Just like real life.
Can't shoot him. Oh, no, you can't shoot
him. Wow.
It didn't let me at
Zero
first.
consequences. Maybe you forgot that you're not allowed to.
I keep hitting enter. It's just not doing it. I usually don't do that. I'm usually not like a cold-blooded murderer. I was just curious.
Yes, the curiosity, I think, it was worth it to see what the game would let you do. Yeah. And it seems quite arbitrary. Why can't you take any car you want, but you can shoot any pedestrian you want?
My man said, "Where
no reaction?
Where did the shotgun come from?" Great question. I don't know. I didn't realize it was in my weapon wheel. I thought I went to buy an assault rifle, but it was a shotgun.
Listen.
So yeah, you just get weapons off screen.
Go on.
That's cool.
Would you really have thrown me off a bridge if Rigby had told you to?
Maybe a very low one.
I'm just trying to.
They're flirting. They're getting their flirt.
They blew up who up until an hour ago was working.
They blew up the garbage truck. I drove by it because I wanted to see if anything cool would happen, and then as soon as I turned around, it blew up.
So you're saying you were thinking about it and it exploded?
On one hand,
Is that what you're saying?
You did just save my life.
Why do you think I have this beard?
Real heavy.
Why do you think I have this bushy beard? I don't want anyone to see my mind's eye.
It's an implant. Beyond that,
if anyone ever calls me a neck beard, I'm just gonna be like, I'm covering up my mind's eye. I don't want to be persecuted by society.
Nick DOD would highlight a message. Marty trying to get assassin advertisers for that level of bank.
Yeah. I hope
I'm just saying.
But I'd like to know about it more than you would.
There's a lot of questions. Find out.
And honestly,
films a ballerina in theaters now.
Like, also providing more context for that situation. Like, John Wick is a legend.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a lot of people who just don't believe it. They're like, this guy's probably not that bad.
You would think because those movies take place over the course of like a few weeks, you would think at a certain point everyone would be like, I am not going to try to kill him because he has literally killed 10,000 people in the past 2 weeks and he's still alive.
Does that information travel though? Like it was quick succession that he had to deal with several of those assassins.
Yeah, and I guess again if it's like myth and stuff, people if he's literally, it's like, ooh, the boogeyman, the Baba Yaga, like maybe people don't believe
all I need to do is shoot him from behind, like he won't see me coming, and then $20 million. So a lot of folks probably showed up.
Sure.
And we're face to face with John Wick. I was like, oh shit.
And then they got a fucking pencil in the forehead. Kills Boban with a goddamn book in a library.
Is the music just like your heartbeat?
Yeah, I don't know where it went. Yeah, there's like a random like
but it's just,
shuddering,
just thumping.
It's funny. There's also like a turn off licensed music streamer mode, and I'm like, is any of this licensed? Like none of this sounds like real songs. Like I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble. This car is a piece of shit. Someone give me a new car. What is happening? I like that it stays dusty.
Yeah, you were driving in a dust storm, so. Yeah. Maybe you just got to take it to like a repair shop, but never mind, because there's no mission that says go to a repair shop.
No, because it would say
so
fail.
You would just fail if you tried.
Yeah.
Trap825 subscribed at tier 1. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Trap.
Sussy Guru 2000 €2 dono says, have you ever considered using a VTuber avatar?
Like while streaming? I don't know if my computer can handle it.
Not for streaming, no.
What is this?
I have considered, especially for when we were trying to do workshop in our Weeb Shit show.
Sure.
I did consider using something similar for that because I think that's in vein with that.
That could be fun. Yeah. Or if we were to do something almost with our like Adventures Night characters or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Your pulse is elevated. You don't have to lie to me.
Yeah, I feel like that sort of stuff would work in almost like a more.
I have these gaps.
Not theatrical, but like the way our streams are is it's just like fucking
much of the last 5
just hang out for 2 hours kind of thing.
No recollection of
in
my
I would just rather see people than an animated thing. But I feel like if like the animation is the point, that would almost make more sense. Which for a thing like Weeb Shit might actually work.
Unless there was some
to bring back
specific reason you wanted access to our facilities.
Some way, somehow, Weeb Shit will return, like Palpatine.
Can you tell me what you were looking
figure it out
for
one day.
here?
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Got him.
I'm not sure.
You thought they wouldn't know?
All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story, and that the answers.
Yes. What is it, Claudia?
Incredibly rude. Incredibly rude.
Hold that thought.
Holy smokes.
Now. Can it wait? Well, let me speak to Marco. Yes, understood.
Oh, I think we're gonna meet Marco.
I thought
Mr.
Marco
Silver wants to
disappeared,
see
or
you
is it a
at
different
his home.
person they said that disappeared?
Really?
You better get going.
Oh yeah, I thought they did say Marco
And
disappeared.
Diaz. I've got
Maybe they
my
meant
eyes on
disappeared
you.
as in he just stopped coming to the office. He's like kind of like a recluse in his mansion, like a what's Howard or Hill? No, Howard Hughes. Like the guy.
Howard Hughes, yeah.
These robots look fucking buff. I bet they can beat the shit out of some dudes. Think you're tough? Think you're tough?
Oh,
Sorry.
Speakeasy says those avatars do use a crap ton of PC resources, though. I hadn't realized.
Oh yeah, my PC couldn't handle that. Okay, no. Marco is the Elon Musk character. Morrison was the engineer who disappeared. We have not met Morrison. Gotcha. Oh, ask and you shall receive. Brand new car.
Hey.
Take it for a spin.
Navigate to
Fuck it
Marco
up real
Silva's
quick.
house.
This absolutely does look like a Tesla.
Call set.
Yeah, it even has like the when the hood falls
Yeah, like
off, you see like little battery on the inside and everything.
Not great. I just got full on interrogated about Morrison's office.
Man, I knew it was a bad idea.
Okay, Morrison, that was the office we were snooping
I
through earlier.
guess it wasn't exactly subtle.
Subtlety is not your style, Jake. What'd you tell her?
I told her the truth about me. Hopefully got you off the hook. But it got weirder. I've been summoned to go see Marco Silva.
The Marco Silva? In person? This must be serious.
Like, too much of this is driving from one place to another. And I get that's like a lot of GTA, but like when that's all you could do and there's nothing you can't like, oh, there's a little side quest here. I'm gonna go, find some ramps or some shit. Like,
Got it. Thanks, Seb.
it just kind of feels like
there is an actual whole world to explore in between the missions.
Yeah.
So you can get sidetracked and do something else. But even if you're just focused on the missions, like, the conversation is usually really freaking good.
Yeah.
Like, it will actually distract you from the distance you're driving most of the time.
I'm very curious whenever free roam unlocks what that feels like. Like if there are things to do in the city, because I don't know. At this point, I don't even know what that would be like. Like, are there races? Are there collectibles? So far, I've seen zero collectibles.
I mean, there are races because you can make them. just make all your own stuff.
That's true.
Marco's assistant.
You can just call me Jacob.
Come on in.
That's true. GTA has a cool
Privacy
car
out
radio
here,
as well.
huh?
He bought all the neighbors' property.
That's true, yeah.
2-mile radius.
This
so
just
that's
has
an
weird
understatement.
non-licensed to licensed
Follow
music.
me.
Like,
Can I get you something to drink?
To that
Green tea,
point,
kombucha, seltzer?
it's like the designers of GTA, even from the beginning of like that series, knew that is dead air.
Sure, yeah.
Like they're building a big city, they want to place things around the city to make it realistic.
Yeah.
But getting around is dead air.
Yeah.
They filled that time with a fun radio, with fun conversation.
Yeah.
With
Come on.
things in the world and environment to take your attention. Like you can be driving and just see something funny on the side of the road that doesn't involve you, but that's going to get you through at least that section for a little bit.
And there's even like, oh, I ran over a person. Now there are consequences because I have wanted stars.
Right, yeah,
and
now
I have
you're in a
outrun
police
cops.
chase.
Yeah.
Please don't touch anything. Marco has specifically placed everything in this house using the key principles of feng shui.
Feng shui is so fucking
I'll be
dumb.
with you in a moment. Oh, and
I've never studied a single thing about feng shui. I know it exists.
I think it's
know
dumb.
nothing about it.
I'm sorry if I offended any feng shui enthusiasts in chat. I think it's dumb. They also make a point of saying that he's a germaphobe, Marco, the guy we're about to meet, and at no point does he exhibit any of those tendencies.
Like those behaviors.
Yeah.
Is that a thing in his neck?
I think that was like a MindsEye prototype.
Jacob Diaz.
Mr. Silva.
Oh, no, wait, I guess that
what can I do
was
for you?
my mistake.
Don't shake my hand.
I
Yeah,
saw your work at
that
the
checks.
planes.
He even sounds like Skarsgård.
I've got a mean streak.
Poor man Skarsgård.
I get it from my father.
Me too.
Do I know your father? Why would you say that? That means nothing to this man.
How do you fare at parties?
Well, sir, like to think I'm pretty polite.
Excellent. Follow me.
He sounds just like freaking...
And Jacob.
Alexander
Ricky told me
Skarsgård?
you've been snooping around.
Yeah.
Well, sir,
Like
there
straight
are
out of
some
True Blood.
Suke. Ball
You
Tom.
do
That's,
like
not,
that.
that's the other guy.
Bill.
I'll take care of you. You understand?
Bill Compton. Where's that guy? How come that
Yeah.
guy's not showing up in anything?
Yeah, he hasn't been in anything
Yeah.
that I've seen.
Marco. I've never been a fan of the military pomp. Come on.
Will Wheaton Skarsgård, says Miss Harmony.
Not bad, huh? It's the latest model.
Marco,
Oh, yeah. I've decided to attend Diana's party after all.
I'll send the attendee list to your lens.
Great. And
There's already one packed in the drone.
thank you. Hey, you're flying.
What?
yeah.
He's not on the list.
Then put him on the list.
Also, does he have a license to fly? Like, do you not need one? I'm sure he's never done this before, right?
I wouldn't think so.
You like
Oh,
it?
you flew a drone. You
This
can
is the
fly
Silva
a large
SM
drone.
Sky car. 2 words.
So yeah, this is the mission because you fly all the way to the opposite side of Vegas,
Tell me about
where I
Jacob
was like,
Diaz.
oh,
What's your
okay,
name?
like
Where
the
you from?
downtown
Where
Vegas
you
part of
are?
this is like has
Well, I
interesting
grew up back
things,
east,
but
but I'm an
you
immigrant.
won't let me do anything in there.
Immigrant, hey.
So that's why I want to
me
get
too.
to the open
Nice
world
people.
part to see if, or the free roam, to see if
Yeah,
there
you
is
gotta
any of
be
that
outside
stuff.
This place to understand it. My background's well done.
John Blee with 100
Although my
with a
dad
highlighted
was
message
not
says Mario
nearly
Kart has an
as
open world
rich
and
as
fake
they say,
GTA does
okay?
not. My goodness.
What's your old
Be
name?
alive.
Mostly made my life a living hell. Till I hit him back.
That sucks. If my dad had given me a slap, it would have been the only attention he'd ever gave me. Listen, kid.
Let me in
Don't
the
be afraid
orb.
to dream.
Let me see the
That's
orb.
what keeps us all alive. Or,
Let me in the orb.
Stop you from dreaming.
Oh, it's,
I know. Hey, whoa there.
These people should be
Arriving in a
terrified.
beaten-up
These people
Like,
should be
for real.
terrified.
and rugged to some people.
Wow.
Not so much.
Wow.
We're gonna fly the coop. Oh no! This was the exact mission it crashed on me yesterday. I'm gonna accept and report. Error submitted. We're going back in. That was the exact mission. I guess it was during the cutscene afterwards.
That's crazy. Oh, so the cutscene is crashing it, or was it?
No, there's a
Is it
there's a cutscene when we get to the party, and that
Right.
it's almost like the game has like a memory leak at a certain point where it's like you've done too much. You need to restart.
Yeah, like you're covering a lot of distance really fast. Like maybe that's overwhelming
It makes sense
the mainframe. I don't know.
there, but I don't know.
Inverse Guys, $7.99 Australian says can't catch the stream, but after seeing the japes on Marty's stream yesterday, will definitely catch the VOD.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you. And welcome back.
You're all going to be experts in this game. If you watch my stream and this stream, you're going to have the first 2 hours of this game fucking memorized like the back of your hand. All right. More goofing around.
Well, as our host Diana,
Maybe the game just didn't like the murder you committed.
likes to say, a politician is
People
like
love
a
Vegas.
good
What? Is that just floating in the air?
Yeah, it's like
What is
drones.
that?
No, drones? Drone lights?
Oh, fly into the drones. Does that do a thing? Aw,
Something should happen.
that's disappointing.
Yeah, we're going to meet the mayoral candidate who has kind of the whole MAGA thing going for her.
Neat. John Lee Womley with a bit border. Fishin' mailed.
Fishin' mailed. Little Metal Gear goof.
And then an Illuminati emoji at the end.
Keep that third eye open. They are not talking anymore. I feel like we had a conversation going on, and then with the game. Oh no, we're back.
It looks real enough.
Well, if you mean imported seed, soil, and geosustainable irrigation system, then, yeah, it's real. But that's what corporate billions get you these days. Immunity from reality.
You are a billionaire. What do you... What?
That's what it gets you these days?
Yeah.
Like, when has it not gotten you that?
Can't stay long.
If you want your rockets here in Red Rock, you need to play nice. Seems Mayor Vega will win another term.
This is Jacob, my new security.
Diana.
Come on.
It's funny that the mayor of this fake Vegas is just last named Vega.
Diana was CFO of Silva Corp when we first launched. She's on the board now and has her hands in just about every new venture in Red Rock City.
Well, let's just say I keep busy.
Why is he introducing people to his security? Introducing his security to people. Like, just do your job.
Where did you find him?
What the hell is this? Diana, this is not what I signed up for.
Marco, listen to me. The mayor is filming for her campaign/reality show tonight. I know it's terribly cringeworthy. But it'll be over in an hour. And in 2 weeks, we can celebrate the Echo 2 launch.
It's just a classic campaign/reality show.
Okay?
Is that legal? Can you legally do that? Can you turn an actual campaign?
I'm going to be honest, we're probably pretty close from finding out. Probably next election, yeah.
Smile.
Well, thank you.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Well, Jimmy, back Niners are the lifeblood of Red Rock. Now, if we want to become better again, we need to respect...
I'll introduce you.
Make America better again.
Oh, Mr. Silva.
Baba.
Absolute pleasure. It's nice to see you. Person to person, surrounded by a sea of lawyers.
Please.
Oh, Speakeasy with Highlight Message says, fun fact, Mayor Vega is Symmetra from Overwatch.
Hey,
like the voice actress?
Is it true that your rocket can hold an entire 747 jet?
What's Symmetra's deal? Does she got anything
What's
cool?
her
She
deal?
got like swords or whips?
Haven't
Or
heard that one before.
She can create hard light.
But
And she also has a prosthetic arm.
as I'm sure you're
Does it
aware,
like our serial killer?
rocket launch is only a couple
Yeah.
days away.
No, actually.
They still haven't given us clearance for launch. So,
I think she also has like OCD or something.
all right, cut the shit. What's
The
gonna
Overwatch
take-
character
A
does?
neat character quirk. Yeah.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city bots like I've been asking, and then we'll talk. Excuse me, Marco.
Shiva Vega.
Shiva Vega.
Is she like Indian and Hispanic?
Calm down. It's
Or like the MAGA movement
Indian-
would not get behind that.
Such are mine.
Come and stand with me. You need to learn to play the game.
I mean, what was Vega in? I probably shouldn't judge nationalities based on Street Fighter characters. He was Spanish, right?
My dear friend.
I think he's from Spain.
Yeah.
But his Japanese name is also M. Bison.
Oh,
remember?
That's right.
Vega is their M. Bison.
That's confusing.
Thank you.
While progress blockers screamed about global warming.
That's the most unnatural way a person's drink water I think I've ever seen.
I don't know. I've seen some politicians drink water very strangely.
When the casinos shut down, I had the foresight to open our doors to new companies. And today, together, we will continue to make this growing economy thrive. Now,
So Secret 2000 with €2 says Guy looks like Assad. I don't know who Guy or Assad is.
Maybe Guy was Marco. What's Assad? I'm thinking of Mossad.
I don't know.
But Mossad's like isn't that like Israeli Secret Service? I don't think that's what we were going over.
looks like somebody might have had a little too much to do.
Marco, you all right?
Did she just?
I think he got
Bad
roofied.
security.
Something's wrong.
Maybe a little too interested in multiplanetary colonies than Red Rock citizens, No.
Get me out of here. Yes, sir.
Companies like Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very
Oh, Assad is the ex-leader of Syria. There you go. We're getting a nice
Oh,
little Syria history lesson here.
Yeah, I'm American. I don't.
We're done.
I don't know about the world. I'm sorry.
We're done.
Marco.
I apologize for my ignorance.
Oh, damn.
Dang, you and your security guy got?
Good secret.
That almost looked live action. Like that's
some of these
how high
cutscenes look
quality
decent.
that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robonob the Snob, €10 dono. Thank you so much. Says I'm a few missions ahead on you guys.
It blew up.
And it's
I
insane
ran
how
up to the
nothing
helicopter and it blew up.
Oh, no, you don't.
They got one good idea and they're like, fuck it, we're going to do it again. We're running it back. Sorry, Robonob.
I wish you would have got blown backwards too. I'm a few missions ahead of you guys, and it's insane how nothing in this game ever changes in the slightest. The bugs and jank are the only enjoyable thing.
It's it is weird. And I think what you said is, I think the reason it's getting so much flack is because they did like puff out their chests and there was like a lot of bravado to this game.
I just had a call from Diana. What the hell? How did you allow this?
Understandably with its pedigree and everything, but
they drugged him and tased me.
Yeah.
They've taken him in a sky car. I'm in pursuit.
But I guess, Leslie Benzie, who is behind this, was a former president of Rockstar.
I think he was eventually the president. I think, I believe he had a
but he
creative
was
role.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was curious about.
I don't actually know what
like
he
how long
did
ago and
for in GTA 3 or something. I don't know what he was directly responsible
right.
for. I should probably look that up.
Because this really does feel like there are several pieces of what GTA is present here.
Yeah.
But a fundamental misunderstanding of why those games are good
or fun and successful. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are the Red Sand even allowed to operate?
The right to bear arms is just that, a right. The Red Sand are one of any number of so-called legal armed militias.
So any group of bozos with guns can call themselves a militia and it's legal?
See, I feel like it's trying to do a social commentary.
That the Red Sand do. They've got some tough and respected military brains behind them.
Any idea who put them up to this?
Kidnapping Mr. Silva is a huge escalation in their MO. They clearly seem to be intending to deliver him to someone.
That person wouldn't be Hunter Morrison, would it?
Why would you say that?
More
pure scientist, not
security?
Because I just
And also, he just picked this guy. Like, he's like,
my implants in the first
some dude
place.
who got in trouble for breaking into office. Send him to me.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
moxie. I need a new security guard. Like, what happened to the last one?
Yeah, it's
What
very
crime
much.
did you commit to get
It's
the
very
job?
much one of those. Well, he's the main character, so that's why it happened. Where it's like, well, that's not good storytelling. Like, make it
At
make
all.
sense.
People do. But this is a distraction. You need to find Marco J.
Like, they could have very easily made it so that the first couple of missions you do, you actually do something impressive. Like, he's been kind of failing left and right.
Absolutely, yeah. I've ran over several humans.
Like, he was supposed to secure some dude. The dude blew up.
Oh yeah,
Got, like half the job done.
Yeah. I was supposed to secure 2 dudes, and they both blew up. There was the guy with the locker and the guy with the trailer park.
I'm telling you, the mind's eye is blowing everything up.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Everything around this guy explodes. Mirror D with a highlighted message. One social commentary, please.
Just thank you.
And John Lee with a highlighted message says, remember when Obama drank totally non-polluted Flint, Michigan water? Hope.
And then he grew that third arm. He just became.
That was the moment his hair started turning white.
Yeah. But he became really fucking good at hoops. He became a real hooper after that.
Looks like some kind of abandoned truck stop. Aggressive mercs everywhere.
Aggressive mercs.
You started shooting.
Just passive mercs everywhere. Jesus.
Who did that?
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't fire that bullet.
Is that you? You're killing.
It's me, Marco. Where are you?
I'm here. I'm in the sky car.
Where are the men?
Can you be more precise? It's not exactly helpful.
I see a gas station.
Look, like,
Sit tight,
why does this gas station keep blowing up? I mean, it's helpful, but I don't know why it's happening.
Do you have any water?
There's a lot of gas in there.
What?
I mean, gas stations have more than like one tank of something, right?
I mean, it's like all underground.
I don't know how gas stations work.
I believe it's like all underground.
Is it like just one big ass thing?
That's a great question. Does anyone work at a gas station? Take some pictures and send it to us. You'll probably get arrested. You probably get fired and put on a no-fly list. But it'll be worth it, because Casey and I will learn a little bit about gas stations.
Yeah.
Are you paying for the gas?
We're not here to buy gas.
It is so dark.
No one buys gas anymore.
No one buys gas. Oh, I guess like gas
gas
stations are a
anymore.
thing of the past?
You have the water?
Then why is there still gas in the tanks underneath?
That's a great question.
Well, I guess the back nine probably still drives non-gas cars.
Real America still drives gas guzzlers.
I can't connect to the speaker.
Then make your own music.
Oh, I'm out of several bullets. I'm just gonna run and try to finish this mission by entering
How do you
this.
get more bullets? Do enemies ever drop ammo?
Can't hurt me.
Any idea how much danger
They
I've been
do,
in?
but I feel like I didn't go. I should have ran into the gas station explosion and picked up the ammo, but I didn't.
No, you probably would explode it. I think it was safe. It was safer that you don't.
Navigate to Marco Silva's.
Oh my god, that's so fast.
Look at us. Look at it. We got the pyramid. It's like the fucking Luxor pyramid in Vegas.
I actually stayed in there. Yeah.
So did I. Staying there was good.
I got it.
I was sent by Second Wind.
Oh yeah, that's right. For the
Undisputed.
boxing thing.
Yeah. It was a great friggin' time, which is why I was like, I cannot review this game.
Yeah.
Like, someone else do something on this game if we're gonna do anything, because I am very compromised.
They put me in a goddamn pyramid and took me to a boxing match.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
Hunter would say just screw him.
Hunter Morrison.
I know.
Sussy Guru 2000 with a €5 dono says, so it's like when movies have from the producers of X on the poster.
Yeah, but I also think
I
he
think
took
so.
a decent amount of
Come on.
Rockstar people with him, I want to say. We'll do a little bit more research on this game now that I've played it. Maybe I'll have some more to say tomorrow for Firelink. I'll do some. I'd say I'm going to do a deep dive. It's not going to be a deep dive. I'm going to do a shallow dive. Half-ass internet research. I I will bring to the podcast tomorrow.
I'd honestly be surprised how much you can find out though, because I don't know how public. That's what okay, an environmental artist who did work at Rockstar now works on this.
Sure.
There's no way to know.
I feel like there might have been news stories a few years ago that were like bragging, the lead vehicle designer of GTA 5 joins Build a Rocket Boy or something like that. So I just want to kind of go back.
So maybe none of them are working on this. Because they're a brand new studio. And they are working on a different game. So the fact that they've launched another game just before it, maybe it's a little splinter team of the young bloods.
Marco, are you okay?
Yeah. I don't trust that other.
You've been exposed.
If I'm being perfectly honest. But we have hit the 2-hour mark.
Has it been disinfected?
Yes.
Look, I'm no longer intoxicated.
My mom was a nurse.
Oh no, I am intoxicated.
We've got to get him to the oxygen chamber.
Just gotta get him to the oxygen chamber. Fucking Luke, put him in the back of the tank.
He was.
Yeah. What do you what do you have going on? What should folks check out in your
reveal
neighborhoods?
A heavy dose of triazole. Let's get him into the oxygen chamber. It should reverse the effects.
Claudia.
I don't know. We'll be here tomorrow for Firelink.
Yeah, same time for Firelink.
Friday.
Jacob.
Friday, I'm actually super busy, so sorry. There's not going to be a wedding stream. There's a lot of real life stuff that I got to get to. I'm actually going to a high school reunion as well, like late in the evening.
That'll be fun.
Funnily enough, not my high school, but a high school I spent a considerable amount of time of. I have kind of two parallel high school experiences.
It's a real MindsEye scenario. I don't know what that means. I still haven't learned what MindsEye means.
She'll know where to find everything.
But yeah, so
Jacob.
that. And then
about your implants.
By this weekend,
I'll get to it.
I'm unsure. Maybe Super Smash Sunday will be back this weekend.
There's no way to know other
just check
than tuning in to find out.
Yeah, or check the socials. Sigma Gears 9.
There you go.
And I'll let you know.
Yeah, and then next week, possible Doke, possible one-off. Possibly we make a decision on what our next full game is. I'm going to be honest, it probably won't be MindsEye. We're probably not going to play MindsEye next week. But yeah, in terms of other stuff, tomorrow, Jack and Jess will be back normal time at noon. Dev Heads on Friday, normal time. Friday evening after work, I should be streaming on my personal channel, normal stuff, watching some anime. And then keep your eyes out at some point. Maybe by the end of the week, maybe by the weekend, maybe by next week, I should have that video I was telling y'all about my Pragmata equals Mega Man theory. So keep an eye out for that.
This isn't easy to obtain without a high level.
Oh, and then Sussy Guru with one last €5 dono. Former ex-dev joins Y, and then the guy that modeled crates and boxes. Yeah, that is something where like you can't be like, oh, he worked on World of Warcraft. You're like, well, fucking 10,000 people worked on World of Warcraft. So what does that mean?
But by all means, put it on your resume.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100% use that on your resume. I'm going to use world's #1 MindsEye streamer on my resume, so no one is hiring me, and I don't know why. Oh, wait, before we go, I think this is the scene. I want to show you when I walk around this house, the most shocking moment of the game happened for me in this scene. Oh, just fucking put the box down. Put the box down. It's going to happen. It's going to be worth it. It's not going to be worth it, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I feel bad for anyone who watched yesterday's stream and is watching this because I'm just recycling goofs, but this thing boggled my goddamn mind. Okay, so you're back in the house you're staying at, Seb's house. He's got a kitchen. He's got like video game posters and shit. You can go into another shitty minigame. His kitchen. Bunch of dishes in the sink, normal shit.
Okay, all right.
Look at how many cookies are in this vase. That is a bulbous vase filled to the brim with chocolate chip with cookies. There's probably like 70 chocolate chip cookies in here. It is insane. Yeah.
Where's the lid?
Yeah, there's just hundreds of stale cookies. Also, fucking this scary ass Venom voice is trying to get me into this shitty minigame.
It's like, why is it calling out to you?
I don't know. It's stupid. But yes, thank you, everyone.
Being haunted.
Thank you, everyone, for watching in Twitch, everyone in YouTube, anyone who donated. Appreciate you all members of the Green Gang, and of course, all of you patrons out there. Appreciate you dearly. So for Casey and Marty, this was the two of us playing MindsEye for the first and last time. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.